Beautiful. Oh, right. Evening, guys. Welcome to my live stream of the 2023 BAFTA Awards. Coming to you from my lovely bedroom in East London. So the BAFTAs will be taking place any minute now. Thank you for joining me. If you decided to tune in, you can watch the BAFTAs in the UK on BBC One. If you want to watch along with us. I'm just going to be listening to it on the laptop, and I'll be reacting to the winners as it all comes. I've turned my iPad the other way so I can't see the comments because they started announcing awards at the BAFTAs like half an hour ago. It's like, we're like 30 minutes behind, and I've already had something spoiled for me with the BAFTA winners. I'm pretty sure I know who's won Best Supporting Actress because all the Twitter groups that I'm in have just been chatting away, and I'm pretty sure I saw the winner's name come up, so I won't say what it is or who I think it is here, but if it is who I think it is, then it's been confirmed, and I've had something spoiled for me, but nothing else has been spoiled so far besides Best Supporting Actress. But yeah, I'm just gonna be sitting here, watching, chatting. I'll tell you who I've predicted with each category that comes up, and yeah, just watch along with. I will do a Q&A after the BAFTAs are done. If you're still around after the ceremony's over, we can have a chat, and I'll happily talk about the winners, the shocks, what it means for the Oscars. I'm very excited for this because the BAFTAs are coming before the SAGs, and it's going to be interesting to see if the SAG winners match up with BAFTA and if they're going to influence the Oscars as well. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see. Looks like it's about to start. Here we go. So yeah, I'm a little behind y'all. So some of you probably already know who some of the winners are. I have a slight delay, but this is me finding out in real time. So yeah, hopefully we're in for a fun night tonight. There we go. Oh, it's at the Royal Festival Hall this year. Not the Royal Albert Hall.
Please pick up. Please. Well, if it isn't Richard E., whatever the hell that stands for, Grant. Oh, thank you so much for picking up, Mr. Martin. Well, I didn't mean to. I was playing Wordle, and I accidentally picked up. Oh, well, hopefully you can save my life. I'm hosting the BAFTA Awards tonight, and I know that you're somebody who's done many of these shows, way more than I have. And I was just wondering if you
Steve Martin agreed to do a cameo for the BAFTAs.
Oh, please. Call me Mr. Steve Martin. Mr. Steve Martin. Here's the one thing I've learned. One tiny little gap can ruin your entire life and career. Oh, you are a breath of fresh air, Mr. Steve Martin. But if you could give me some practical advice, I'd be most grateful. Yes, Richard. Over years of hosting award shows, I've narrowed it down to a simple set of 1,000 steps. So, here we go. 1, do not wear white. Step 2, work out your monologue for at least a year before the show. Step 3, don't pick a fight with Dame Judi Dench. She'll beat the crap out of you. Step 4, do not invest in Dame Helen Mirren's cryptocurrency. She is a scammer. Step 5, Step 6, Step 283, Step 999, eat 1 raw egg. Between awards, 20 awards, 20 eggs. And finally, step 1,000.
25 awards at BAFTA.
Always arrive in the Batmobile. The what? Don't worry, Richard, because you're going to be great. Wow, great. Oh, no, that's my Wordle answer. You're going to be fine. Good luck, Richard. Bye. Thank you, Mr. Steve Martin. I need an enormous favor from you. Could I borrow your company car? Yes.
Oh. Already I'm preferring Richard E. Grant to Rebel Wilson last year. This is just from his opening bit.
Batmobile.
Check.
Start.
Is Robert Pattinson going to show up here?
Where have you been? You're late. I know. We need to get you into makeup. I'm wearing makeup. Awkward. Well, you need some more. Go on.
There is a lot of steps in the Royal Festival Hall.
Please welcome your host for this evening, Richard E. Grant.
How do you all feel about Richard E. Grant hosting this year? I'm such a big fan. I think he's perfect. His enthusiasm, his glee, his joy for life. Doesn't take himself seriously. So yes, I think he's gonna be a fab host. And already, yes, this outfit is giving me life. We usually have the BAFTAs in the Royal, the Royal Albert Hall, but yeah, for some reason they're hosting it in the Royal Festival Hall this year. I wonder if that's because it's bigger. But we'll see. There you go. Ooh.
Good evening, Your Royal Highnesses and esteemed guests, and welcome to the 76 EE BAFTA Film Awards 2023. I'm your host, fashion icon, Richard E. Grant.
Prince William.
I've also done a bit of acting on the side. Look, I'm sorry it took so long to get on stage, but what could be more British than a delayed train?
Oh, Richard E. Grant, I love you.
I cannot tell you what an honour it is for me to be on this stage tonight. My first experience of these awards was obviously watching from home, and years later I managed to get invited along a few times. Then in 2019, I won the nomination. I didn't win, but I'm almost completely over it now. My point is, I know just how difficult it is to get into this room. You're looking around at all these famous faces, but just remember, everyone here started with one lucky break. I got mine because another performer passed on a roll. It's absolutely true. My part in Whistler and I was turned down. Was turned down by a young actor called Daniel Day-Lewis. Real sliding doors moment, because tonight, here I am hosting the BAFTAs, whilst in the last 10 years, Daniel's only been in 2 films. Poor guy. Why did I take this gig? Firstly, well, it's a true privilege to host such a...
Does Richard E. Grant know he's retired from acting?
With so many big industry players in one place, it's a great opportunity to land some acting work. So, here's my resume. I'm a bit shaky. Okay, it says name, Richard E. Grant. Acting age range, 30 to 50. With a touch of deep faking. And like every other actor here tonight, I can 100%...
I can't tell if he's shaking because he's nervous or if it's part of the bit. He's doing well there.
Cockney gangster. French. A New York wise guy. Obviously, availability. I'm free from 1 minute past 9 this evening. And to each and every one here tonight, I want you to know that my favourite film of the year is whichever one you made. Really touched me in a way that none of the others did. As host of an award show, one of the key skills is playing it cool in front of some of the biggest names in show business. Well, clearly that's not a skill that I possess. It's Colin Farrell. And Kate Blanchett. And Michelle Yeoh. Yes. And Brendan Gleeson. And Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah. Oh my God. yes, they're all looking at you now. Come on, be cool, be cool. Okay. In 2022, the movie audiences were well and truly back. And honestly, there's never been a better time to go to the cinema than right now. Well, not right now. Please, please stay. I'm trying my best. And nobody on my watch gets slapped tonight. Except on the back. Now, to open our ceremony in style, please welcome a BAFTA and multi-award winner with her tribute to the amazing women celebrated in film this year. Star of West Side Story, it's Ariana DeBose.
Yes.
When they used to say
Damn.
that behind every great man there had to be a great woman. Oh, if these times have changed, don't you know that they're no longer true?
Just gonna mute for a second, guys. I don't want the video to cut out. I'm worried that the YouTube algorithm might strike me again like they did while I was live streaming the Oscars. But my God, Ariana DeBose looks stunning. Stunning. Oh, and she is crushing this. Woo! Damn.
Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? There's a woman right next to you.
She's doing so well. Yeah, what do we think of Richard D. Grant so far? Doing a good job hosting? Yeah. He seems a little nervous, but he's crushing it, if you ask me. He's doing a really good job. Charlotte Wells! Hello.
Elena, Maya, the teamwork's grand. Good luck to you, Katie Brand. Electric Melody, Marie, girl, what a slay. Sandy Powell without fellowship. Costume making you think this is.
Yes, Sandy Powell.
He's in the room, so pointing and leaning, all here I presume. Home top, Dolly D. Carrie and Carrie with the C. I'm so fine. Edinburgh, you were great and blonde. Danielle D, you broke my heart. Michelle, I loved you from the start. Angela Bassett did the thing. Viola Davis, my woman king. Hey, you're a genius. And Jamie Lee, you are all of us. One of us is here or no. All these queens, we need a bigger throne. House of BAFTA, the vibe is strong. Be true to you. You can't go wrong. Have faith in you and think it through. You won't go wrong. Oh, no, this is a family. True. We are family.
Stunning. Oh, wow. So many empty seats in the Royal Festival. Where are the seat fillers? Why am I not there? They look so unenthused, some of the audience members. Wow. Yes. Well, I appreciate that. Not sure all the audience did.
What a wonderful performance. Now I'd like to invite to the stage my co-host this evening. As an interviewer, she tricked Hugh Jackman into a date. She got Dwayne Johnson to marry her. But most incredibly of all, she made Harrison Ford laugh. Please welcome the unstoppable Alison Hammond.
For all you watching outside the UK, Alison Hammond is like very much below UK presenter, and yeah, she's just so funny.
Bringing the vibes tonight, guys. You're right. Oh, you're so good, Richie. You're so good. You're right, guys. You on. I feel like a competition winner. This is so good. Richie, Grant, I've got a bit of makeup on you. I'm so sorry, guys. You're so good. Listen, so good to see you all. Before we start dishing out the awards, let's remind ourselves of what an impressive 12 months it's been for cinema.
Here we go, montage time.
It's just
Play the game. How many of these have you seen?
the darkness in between.
Babylon, 1917, After Sun.
flaw in your optic nerve. So if I run the film at 24 frames per second, it creates an illusion of motion.
Woo. Elbit first. A lot of kissing.
So what is your fantasy?
Again, sorry for the audio cutting in and out, guys. I'm just trying to prevent the video from cutting out because of a copyright strike. So, yes, anytime there's a song on, I'm like, oh, sheesh. Am I going to get cut off midstream? So, yes, apologies. Pinocchio.
You are loved. People are amazing.
The whale. Ginny. Living. And 1917, curtain comes to a close. Right, sorry.
Truly standout films this year. Now listen, I'm about to make my way to the BAFTA studio, where I'm going to be hearing more from our star-studded audience.
Try not to propose to any of them.
Listen, I can't promise anything today, all right? I'm not promising nothing.
Thank you, Alison.
Oh, thank you. Do you want me to go now?
Yes.
Right, see you later, everyone.
Oh, she's just a ray of sunshine.
Here to present our first award is an actress who recently attained the coveted EGOT, Emmy, Grammy,
Viola
Oscar,
Davis,
Tony.
baby.
Plus, in 2017, she won a BAFTA, which makes her an eggbot. Please welcome the incredible talent that is Viola Davis.
I'm presuming this is Best Supporting Actress, but about to find out. Oh! And she looks so beautiful in purple.
Thank you. We've been telling stories for thousands of years and going to the cinema for over a century, which should suggest an impossible challenge. How do you take a story and transform it into something completely new, with characters we've never met and an ending we didn't see coming? The incredible talent nominated made this miracle seem effortless. The nominees are...
Oh, adapted screenplay. So, All Quiet on the Western Front, Living.
Good boy.
So for All Quiet on the Western Front, for adapted screenplay, it's either going to come down to Living or All Quiet. I've gone with Living. I feel like as a screenplay, it just is a little bit more writing-wise, whereas All Quiet could win because of the numerous nominations, but I feel like it's going to go to Living because it's more of a, I don't know, dialogue-driven movie than All Quiet is. All Quiet's more of a technical spectacle, but hey, it could go either way. We'll see. It is based off a beloved bit of literature, which the Brits do love, so it could happen.
Well, that's just it, if I may say so, sir. It is very wet just now.
I'm sure we'll manage, Mr. Hodge.
Living. If the Quiet Girl did win, that would be a bit of a surprise, but it does have a big fan base here in the UK.
I'm sorry.
You say you're sorry one more time, I will
Well.
shot a knife right into you, I swear to God.
Go ahead. What's it gonna do? My internal organs are 2 feet in at least.
And the BAFTA goes to
Here we go.
All Quiet.
Oh! First one out the gate, and a little bit of a surprise there. I know plenty of people were predicting it, so it's not a total surprise, but I genuinely thought they would go with Living. But yeah, it's gone to All Quiet. Is this going to be our biggest winner of the night? We will see. Is this putting it in a position to win Best Screenplay at the Oscars? Not sure. I still think Women Talking is going to win at the Oscars. We'll see. Ooh. There we go.
How did this happen?
Yeah. My thoughts exactly, my friend.
Thank you so very much. So we drove over here, and someone said to me in the car, whatever you do, don't mention the war. So, I'm
so sorry. I already broke this rule. So, we shot this movie in the Czech Republic with a largely Czech crew in a country that had been invaded twice, not once, but twice by Germany. We made this movie with many French and German and Austrian one Austrian actor, our lead, Felix Kammerer. Thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here. With a camera crew from England whose grandfathers had fought in the war. So, and today, there's a different war in the Ukraine in 5 days. It'll be 1 year, the anniversary, and there are no heroes in it, in any war. Thank you so much, BAFTA, our neighbors. Thank you, the Czech Republic, our neighbors, for giving us this honor. Thank you, Netflix. Thank you, my crew. And thank you, my wife, Nele, for giving me a million ideas that made this movie that it is now. And Malte, for asking me and giving me your trust. Thank you.
So that's the first BAFTA given out. I do hope I brought enough awards.
Oh.
I got my
They definitely cut out a little bit there. I think there was a little bit more of that speech to come.
Next, it's supporting actress. Here to present it is the winner.
A supporting actress. I am pretty sure I've had this spoiled for me. I predicted Kerry Condon, and I saw in a Twitter thing someone said Kerry Condon wins BSA. So I'm presuming they meant BAFTA. So if it is Kerry Condon, the prediction's right. But yeah, there's still a chance that Angela Bassett could maybe surprise here. But here's Troy Kotzer.
Hey, nice to see your hands wave. I love the deaf applause. Hey, what's this microphone doing here? I don't need this.
Oh, so
First
charming.
and foremost, I am so honored to be here tonight. I've been so welcomed as an American here in the UK.
It's because you're loved.
However, there's some differences between British and American hand gestures.
Oh. What's this going?
Myself as an American, I have to be quite careful about how I sign the number 2. Oh, excuse me, number 2.
Oh, God. He's so bloody charming.
There's so many talented actors in this category. And one of them in particular, her name is Jamie Lee Curtis.
Aww. Stop. He's too cute.
Thank you for sending me this useful gift for sign language. I just wanted to give you a private message briefly.
Oh, he's got a whole bit planned. What's happening? Oh no! He's gonna do the gloves. He's gonna do the gloves, isn't he?
I love you, Jamie.
Oh my day. He did the sausage thing.
And by the way, where's Brendan Gleeson?
Oh my God, this is brilliant.
Do you feel better, Carrie and Colin? Does that feel good? Great.
Wow.
So joking aside, all jokes
I
aside,
love Troy Kotzer.
I just wanted to say winning the BAFTA last year for my role in Coda was truly one of the most incredible moments in my career. So I know how much this means to all of the nominees. Here are the nominees.
Angela Bassett.
Let our gracious response to this incursion be an olive branch. Further attempts on our resources will be considered an act of aggression and met with a much steeper response.
I don't see you as a bad guy, Lanny.
Oh, they're not going alphabetically.
I never have. I respect you.
Yeah, I respect you.
Carey Mulligan in the supporting actress category.
This
Okay.
is all gonna come out, Lanny.
Just wanted to be saved. That's
You listen to me. He doesn't need saving.
This is the clip that played the
In a
Oscars.
few days, he's probably going to be dead. So what he needs is for you to leave him alone. I'm the only one who can help him. You understand me?
Liz.
Who am I?
Yes, Dolly de Leon.
Who are you? Who am I? You're the toilet manager.
You're the captain.
No. And the toilet manager here. Captain, who am I?
I don't know what you're talking about, Dominic. Wild how? Angry? Because I'm getting angry now, I can tell you.
Wild.
You just keep saying wild, Dominic.
Wild.
My brother told you, didn't he? That you'd be out on the road if you started talking stupid to me.
He said creepy, not stupid.
Well, you've failed on both counts, haven't you?
Nothing but a stack of receipts. I can trace the ups and downs of your lives.
Clappity clap for Jamie Lee Curtis.
And it does not look good. It does not look good.
Kerry Condon, my prediction, and I think I've had it spoiled, but hey, let's find out.
And the BAFTA goes to Kerry Condon.
Oh my god, what took so long? Christ. That's awesome, so happy for her. This is going to make the race for Best Supporting Actress at the Oscars even more exciting now, but commiserations to Angela Bassett. It's not over for her.
Thanks a million, really. This means so much to me, really. I have to thank Sir Alan Parker, who gave me my very first job when I was 16 years old. And then I have to thank Martin. Thank you for this part, Martin. And thank you for all the parts that you've given me throughout my career. They make me feel so proud to be an Irish woman. So thank you so much.
She's so fucking gorgeous! Oh.
The crew, because it's one of the best parts of our job is the crew, working with the crews, I think, and an amazing cast, lads. Thank you so much. You were so kind and generous to me. Thank you so much. Really, Colin, Brendan, thank you very much.
Oh.
I have to thank my family in Ireland. They were always at the other end of the phone for me all through the years, keeping me company. I love you so much. Thank you. And I have to thank my horses and my dogs, because they showed me so much love and gave me so much meaning in my life. Thank you. I'm really, really.
She thanked her pets.
Thanks a million.
Oh. She was so charming, so charming. I know some of you are doubting Kerry Condon. She can win at Oscars. It's going to be a tight race.
To present a very special tribute, we are fortunate to have one of the country's finest acting talents. Distinguished guests, please welcome Dame Helen Mirren.
Little awkward there. Richard E. Grant went her a scorer on. She don't need it.
BAFTA's relationship with Her Majesty was long-standing.
Oh, it's for the Queen.
And BAFTA would not be what it is today without her loyal support. She supported over 50 cultural organizations, and in 2013 it was her turn to be honored with a BAFTA in recognition of the Queen's outstanding patronage of the film and television industries. Cinema, at its best, does what Her Majesty did effortlessly. Bring us together and unite us in a story.
Through the creative genius of artists, whether they be writers, actors, filmmakers, dancers, or musicians, we can see both the range of our cultures and the elements of our shared humanity.
Your Majesty, you were our nation's leading star. On behalf of BAFTA, thank you for all that you have done for our film and television industry.
Oh, bless. Thank you, Lizzie. That was very sweet.
Yes, thank you, Your Majesty, for everything. Now, behind every great actor is a great supporting actor.
Yeah.
Except if it's the reverse shot, in which case it's the other way around. I'm not going to tell you anything about this year's supporting actor nominees because that's the job of these two. Last year's BAFTA winner and tonight's show opener, Ariana DeBose, and star of Dungeons and Dragons, Reggae Jean Page.
Is it reggae? I've been saying Reggie. Woo. Best supporting actor, Ki Kwan. There we go.
We've all had the experience of meeting someone for the first time and feeling like we've known them.
She got
all
changed
along.
quickly, didn't she?
Or overheard a snippet of conversation, or put a curious look on an unknown face that left us wanting to know more.
And tonight's nominees all created unforgettable characters that we couldn't get out of our heads. They gave us glimpses into fascinating lives that remind us that in movies, as in life, everyone has a tale to tell.
And the nominees are...
Alphabetically, Brendan Gleeson.
So, we'll keep aimlessly chatting, and my life will keep dwindling, and in 12 years I'll die with nothing to show for it.
Yeah, the best supporting actor, probably Ki Kwan's going to continue his streak all the way to Oscars. If anyone's going to surprise her, it would be a Banshee Boy, but I'm just not seeing it happening. Ki Kwan has just charmed so many people this year, so... Oh, they're doing the laundry and taxes line!
I see you do.
You never go in.
Michael Ward!
You should watch once in a while. Just sit in the middle of a bunch of people who don't know you, who've never met you. You can't even see you. I'm not meant to talk about patients without the hospital lawyers. But you don't look anymore, Charlie. You can say whatever you want. Yes, you're free to talk here. I can.
God, if it is Eddie Redmayne, that would be a shocker. Albrecht Hugh.
So I can. You can talk before. I want to dream, boy.
Oh, Barry.
I don't know. Fall in love with a boy like me, would you?
Well, there goes that dream.
No, Dominic, I don't think so, love.
Oh, yeah, no. I was thinking no.
Oh, he's so lovely.
And the BAFTA goes to...
What? Oh, holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, a twist! Not Ki Kwan! They're loving the Banshees. Kerry oh my god, is Colin Farrell going to win Best Actor now? Oh my god. Oh wow, Barry Keoghan won something. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad for him. Oh wow. Oh.
Should have planned this really, but all right, I got a list here. I got to thank Martin. Thank you. I'm gonna fly through this because I'm quite nervous. Martin, Colin, Brendan, Kerry, the cast, the crew, the producers, Fox Searchlight, Ireland, Brando. This for my son as well, Brando, for my mother, and also for the kids that are dreaming to be something from the area that I came from, the Sleeves.
Oh, that was a lovely speech. Wow. Okay, that's the first big shock of the night for me. I mean, all quite kind of expected for adapted screenplay, but that was kind of crazy. Go Barry Keoghan, but I'm happy for him. That's wonderful. I still think Ki Kwan's going to win the Oscar. I did not expect Ki Kwan to be disrupted in the sweep, but hey, it's happened. But yes, Ki Kwan, he's going to win the Oscar still, I think.
Austin Butler has
Here we go.
entered the building. It's so lovely to see you both.
Lovely to see you.
This is such a treat, isn't it, Emma? I mean, have you met before?
No, it's the best bit about the BAFTAs.
We literally had you talking for about half an hour before we started the interview.
You get to see all the people that you've just seen their movies, and you're able to say to them, "You were amazing in the flesh."
He was, wasn't he?
You were extraordinary. I mean, you did say it was.
Is Austin Butler still gonna
Because it was like
talk in his Elvis voice?
Channeling
It was amazing.
Elvis. And my lady who did my makeup, she's got an 11-year-old who said she went to see it. She's 11, right? So it's all just, that thing is just beginning. And she said, Mummy, who is that man?
You are a BAFTA pro.
Yeah.
What is your advice for our Austin?
Yeah.
Well, don't get too drunk before the ceremony. Okay. That's always a good shout. Okay. If you need to throw up, make sure it's like under a seat, and then you can kick it out of the way. Just all of these things.
Emma Thompson, so real.
Win, don't leave your statue at Annabelle's.
Okay.
Which is
Have
easily
you done.
No.
Okay.
I've never been to Annabelle's, actually.
Really?
Guys, do you want me to leave you alone?
Actually, it'd be really nice. Although, obviously, we would be in the room with 5 other people.
It's so lovely to see it, Emma. Obviously, we've got to talk about Good Luck to You, Leo Grande. What an amazing film. It kind of made me empower myself that, you know what, I don't need a man. I can look after myself. I can love myself.
Yes.
When you saw the script, what was you thinking?
I just thought it was brilliant in the way that it just crossed every single boundary in the world. I mean, not only to do with sex, but also to do with sex work and to do with motherhood as well. You know, at the moment where she says, well, I don't know whether I'd have done it if I'd known. And then he says, well, what would you have done? She says, well, anything. I could have done anything. And that, you just don't hear people say that sort of thing.
Absolutely love it. And Austin, the look, you had it down, babes. You had it down.
But he had the soul of Elvis, and also the desperate vulnerability of this young man, and what happened to him. And it's devastating, isn't it? Did you find it actually quite traumatic?
Emma Thompson is hijacking this interview.
But realizing how sensitive Elvis actually was, how spiritual he was, how tender he was, and how much he cared, and then just all the tragedy that ensued. It's heavy, you know.
Have you actually got wings?
No.
Well, it's like Miss Little Angel, isn't it?
Well, listen, I could talk to you guys forever. We've run out of time already.
I'm gonna say, let's get back to the ceremony, please.
Well, don't you worry, as I'll be back with loads more film stars a little bit later. Back to you, Richard.
Right, come on.
To present the next award, she's soon to appear in Luther the movie. He's the charismatic host
Ruth
of
Wilson?
the upcoming travel series, The Reluctant Traveller. And a man who makes it acceptable for me to stand on the BAFTA stage this early in the evening and say, Schitt's Creek. Please welcome Cynthia Erivo and Eugene Levy.
What an unusual pairing, Cynthia Erivo and Eugene Levy. 2 celebs I've never heard in the same sentence together, so. Oh, Cynthia Erivo looks stunning.
No one appreciates.
You can't miss Eugene Levy's eyebrows from the back row.
To create the perfect image. I think it's because we're the ones obsessively.
Just a sidebar. Wouldn't Eugene Levy be a great casting choice for a Martin Scorsese biopic? He's giving me Scorsese vibes here.
Yeah. Now I don't know about you, Cynthia, but I'm always open to giving notes to the cinematographer. My face works best in what I call national treasure lighting. You need to use a nice wide shot and soft bounce lighting to capture this rugged, almost unearthly beauty.
I'm personally in favour of some nice Beyonce lighting with a Les Mis Tom Hooper close-up.
Ah, good.
Yes.
And these eyebrows?
Yeah.
Worth
CGI.
it. And the nominees are?
The cinematography. I think I picked Top Gun Maverick, but I think they're gonna go with All Quiet Now, just because it won the screenplay. Oh, I've said this before and I'll say it again, that if the BAFTAs did pick the Batman to win Best Cinematography, that would be one of the coolest BAFTA wins of all time. Because no one else would do it. But it's probably going to be All Quiet. Or Top Gun Maverick. Ooh. I predicted Top Gun Maverick, but I'm feeling it's going to be All Quiet now. I'd be happy with either, though. I forgot Roger Deakins was in this category. I mean, he's at the Oscars as well, but still. Everyone's sort of forgotten about Empire of Light. Okay, here we go. All Quiet or Top Gun Maverick?
And the BAFTA goes to...
All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh well. 11 Banshees and 11 All Quiet. So everyone's probably going to be predicting All Quiet on the Western Front to win the cinematography award now because Top Gun Maverick ain't nominated there. God, it's got me thinking now, is All Quiet going to win like loads of stuff like score and things like that?
Wow.
I hope not.
I wasn't expecting that, and I haven't written a speech, so thank you, BAFTA, so much. This is one of the greatest honours of, I'm just a bit speechless. My fellow nominees who I adore your work and you constantly inspire me and you're my heroes. To our wonderful cast and crew who are just immeasurable. This was the most collaborative experience I've ever had as a filmmaker and I can't quite, just believe it really. To Edward, Berger and Malta, you guys, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be part of this incredible special project, and to my darling wife and my beautiful daughter and my agent and my camera operator and Daniel. Oh yeah.
James Fred might have just sealed the deal with the Oscar win now with that speech. Just the whole wife, daughter, my agent, all those things in the same sentence. Well done. Spoke from the heart.
To present the BAFTA for Outstanding Debut, we have two
debut.
finest actresses. We're living proof.
Please be Charlotte Wells. Please be Charlotte Wells.
In threes. Jamie Lee Curtis and Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, wow. The legs on Anya Taylor-Joy. Damn. Ooh.
We are so honored to be here tonight presenting the award for Outstanding Debut.
Now, as you all know and can tell, I've been in this business for a while.
It was too really good.
So I thought I should let you newbies know a few things. First of all showbiz people are in a WhatsApp group. And you'll be added tonight. But I warn you, if you post too much, Emma Thompson, who's admin, will kick you out.
We also have a show business book club. We meet the first Monday of every month at Colin Farrell's house. But don't lie and pretend you've read the book. He checks.
And finally, this is top secret. All show business people use the same Netflix account. The password is Sir _ Patrick _
Oh.
The nominees for Outstanding Debut in honor of Carl Foreman are...
Okay. Come on, Charlotte Wells.
You've got a chance to really succeed on this team.
Blue Jean could win here, though. A lot of love for Blue Jean, especially here. But After Sun has made such a splash this year. Yes.
You can love her wherever you want to love.
Come on.
Be whoever you want to be.
Once again, XR has proved it can mobilize huge numbers of people to take action in such a way that it can no longer be ignored.
Det känns lite som när jag till Skogstad. Han på huvudet. Och det var där det slog till när jag blev elöverkänslig.
Robert, my husband, he never was to try anything new. He planned everything. I mean, even his own funeral, actually, I was terrified he would turn up on the day and tell me I put the wrong ham in the sandwiches.
Come on. Charlotte Wells, After Sun.
And the BAFTA goes to After Sun.
Yes! Yes! Yeah. Oh, so happy. Congratulations to Charlotte Wells. Oh! If you guys haven't seen After Sun, get on it. It's on Mubi. There's a link in the video description down below if you want to watch it for free. Oh. Yes!
What's this? That step is real. This represents the work of so many people. Thank you to the BBC, to the BFI, to Screen Scotland, to Tango for an unbelievable vote of confidence and leap of faith in the script and me. Thank you to Sharad and Submit La Critique for giving me the opportunity to share this film with audiences in May at Cannes. Thanks to Mubi for screaming from the rooftops every day since to bring the film into cinemas. Thanks isn't early enough for the cast and crew, Paul, Frankie, Lucy, and everybody else. A special thank you to our Turkish crew. Most of our crew is Turkish. I don't think anybody in that country has been untouched by the earthquake that has affected so much of Turkey and Syria. So shout out to the DEC for continuing to support the relief efforts there. Adela, thanks for that period where you stopped calling for a while. It was the fire that I needed to get the script done. The idea of disappointing you and Pastel before we even started was too much. Barry, Mark, Amy, you're the dreams producers are made of. Producer dreams are made of. You get it. You're dreamy. Yeah, I read online that somebody described this film as a eulogy, and I suppose it is of sorts, a eulogy to my dad. But by definition, he's not here. But my mum is. And she always has been, and so this is for you, literally, because I overpacked. Thank you to BAFTA. Yeah, thanks for the scholarships. Thanks for this, and Colin, I guess I'll see you on Monday at Book Club.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that was lovely. So wonderful. So beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy for Charlotte Wells. Much deserved. Oh, cannot wait to see what she does next. That was just her first debut film.
Kerry and Barry with their brand new BAFTAs.
Oh my God.
How does it feel, guys? What's it like, Kerry?
BAFTA side by side.
Sweaty's there. Sweating already.
I know. Oh my God.
Kerry, what did it feel like when you found out that moment that you'd won a BAFTA?
I really didn't almost hear it till I saw everyone looking at me. It was more when I saw all the cast, everyone looking at me in the line. And then Colin was like, get off, get moving, yeah.
It's so lovely. What about you, Barry? What was that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. You just kind of go blank, right? Yeah. I'm like, what did I say up there?
Do you want to look at your reaction, Barry? Let's look at your reaction. Let's take a look.
Oh, God, no.
Oh!
Not bad.
Too cute.
This is hot.
No way.
Oh, look, everyone's so happy.
Oh, Barry.
And you're both winners. It's so nice. I mean, I love the fact, Kerry, that you thanked your horses and your dogs.
Yeah,
Loving that.
thank you.
Is there anyone you forgot to thank?
Oh, well, of course, but they get paid 10%. So.
Barry, did you thank anyone you
No, I
wanted
think
to
I got the list down. I think I was good. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I got the list.
Obviously, you've got a great friendship with Colin Farrell. He was so pleased when you both won. What was it like working with him? Because I know you've worked with him before, haven't you?
Yeah, he's just a really kind person.
Is
He's
it?
very generous to the crew. Every Friday we'd have he'd give a
Have
gift.
like a burger truck or something like that. Yeah,
Coffee cup
Yeah.
for everyone, and so just the vibe was really lovely.
Didn't you live with him?
I did, yeah. He hates that.
Was you a bit
I won't live with him
messy?
again.
I heard you was very, very messy.
I was, yeah. I was like a raccoon in the kitchen.
Have you had time, Barry, to think about your upbringing and see where you are today?
I just hope stuff like this, I mean, BAFTA, you know, and the nominations really just kind of encourages young lads and girls, you know. Yeah, inspires,
Yeah. How are we going to celebrate tonight, Kerry?
Oh my God! I mean, honestly,
It's an all-nighter, right? It's
No,
going
I'm
to be.
going home with my son.
What do you think he'd make of your new toy?
I'll play around with it, whatever.
Barry Keegan's a dad?
I think that's probably dangerous.
That's the first time I'm hearing of
There's
this?
so many
What?
parties and things, and I'm just going to go
He has a son?
wherever anyone wants to go. I'm just so happy.
What?
I'm convinced to celebrate. Where are you going to put your BAFTAs now? Where are they going?
In the downstairs room.
Place in the bathroom.
What that's funny is I was going to say, actually right now I'm keeping them in the bathroom, and I think I didn't want to be disrespectful, but it's only because I haven't thought of anywhere else yet to put anything. But I don't think I'll leave it in the bathroom.
Well, it's yours.
No.
Listen, I'm so proud of you both. Honestly.
I'm leaving mine in the bathroom.
Are you?
No,
In the bathroom?
No.
Listen, Barry, Kerry, it's so lovely to see you. Congratulations.
Ooh. Are the BAFTAs just going to go full in on Banshees? Like Colin Farrell. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to go to Colin Farrell now.
Please welcome a man who's an actor, just like me. A tourist, just like me. And a former underwear male model. Star of upcoming Heart of Stone. It's Jamie Dornan.
Ah.
Hi, Michelle.
Huh?
Michelle, you and I just made a movie together, and I really recommend doing that if you get the opportunity. The nominations in this category are some of the funniest and stylistically groundbreaking of the year. We rooted for Shell and Shoes, fell under the spell of Puss in Boots.
Oh, animated feature.
Finding her power and watched a puppet find his soul.
Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
In the magic world of animation.
But if anyone's to surprise him, maybe Marcel will show with shoes on. It's a very much beloved here, but Guillermo. It's gotta be Guillermo, right?
You died. Doctor, please. Relax! I am Puss in Boots! I laugh at death!
Actually like the concept of having a dog. Oh god, I can see his face. But I just tie a hair to a piece of lint and I drag it around. I love you. Come with me.
Mom.
What do you call it? Cool?
That's a hammer. What do you need with it? You tap, you smash, you shatter.
I'm sticking with Guillermo.
And the BAFTA goes to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Yes. Wait, is he there? Oh, he is there. I couldn't see him in the audience. There he is. Yes. Hi, Guillermo. Oh. Everybody just loves this man. It's good. They got the little puppets in them. It's too cute.
Thank you very much. I want to thank Netflix and especially Ted Sarandos for thinking a few years ago that a musical of Pinocchio about life and death where everybody dies at the end during the rise of Mussolini was a good idea. And it turns out it may have been. I want to thank the Academy, the British Academy, not only for this honor, but also for allowing us as an animated movie to participate in categories that are normally not allowed for us to be in.
Yes.
I think animation
Production design.
is not a genre for kids, it's a medium for art, it's a medium for film. And I just think animation should stay in the conversation. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Thank you. I think if there was an award for flop sweat, I would probably win that one too. I want to thank our team up in Portland at Shadow Machine, the incredible artists. This film required hundreds of people, and we poured ourselves into this. Also, the team in Guadalajara and also in Manchester are puppet makers. So it's a huge effort on the part of so many people, and I'm so proud of them. It was a magic crew.
Thank you.
Yes.
Goodbye to you,
Everybody loves Guillermo. God. It's just impossible not to love.
Time for our next award, and it's for original screenplay.
Oh, original.
Every great film
Banshees.
starts with
If it does go to Everything Everywhere, wow, but Banshees.
But let's not dwell on that. Here to pronounce the winner, please welcome two of our very best, Hayley Atwell and Brian Cox.
Woo!
Hello everyone. Brian and I have decided to hand out this award in the classic style of good presenter, bad presenter. So of course I'm going to be the tough one.
And I am the very, very sweet, nice one.
So congratulations nominees, but remember, most of you are going to lose.
Yeah, but we're all going to have a lovely time, aren't we, Hayley?
Yeah, well I am. I've wrecked the dressing room and I've stolen the fiver from your wallet.
I thought we were just doing a bit.
Yeah, well sorry Brian, I am a method actor. You should have known this by now.
Yes, I've worked with so many.
The nominees are...
Banshees. Martin McDonough.
My left hand shapes, but my right hand, the second hand, marks time and moves it forward. However, unlike a clock, sometimes my second hand stops, which means that time stops.
Aren't you going to eat the pasta?
No, I'm gluten intolerant.
It's just for the pictures. She's an influencer.
Oh.
Okay.
You know the one with the chef? And he makes bad food.
Raccoonie.
This raccoon sit on his head. You control him, and then he cooks good food. Do you mean Ratatouille? Ratatouille? I like that movie. No. Ratatouille.
Sammy, we're going to use Daddy's camera to film it. Only crash the train once, okay? Then after we get the film developed, you can watch it crash over and over till it's not so scary anymore. And your real train will never get broken.
I was so terrible.
You should just dancing with your dog.
Yeah, well, it can't all be you, can it? Yes, it can. There's two of us in this.
No, there isn't.
It takes two to tango. I don't want to tango.
Well, you danced with your dog.
One of my favorite lines. Oh, yeah.
And the BAFTA goes to the Banshees of Inisherin.
There was a little pause there. I was like, ooh, is it going to be everything? Nope, it's Banshees. Does this also mean if they're going in on Banshees, will Martin McDonough win Best Director? Guess we'll find out.
Jesus. Thank you, BAFTA, and thanks especially my fellow nominees, Todd and Stephen and Tony and Ruben and the lovely Daniel for their amazing films this year. I'd like to thank the brilliant Searchlight and Film 4, both for making the film and giving me no notes on the script.
Yeah.
It's probably the reason I'm standing here tonight.
Heck yeah.
Kidding! Mostly I want to thank the wonderful and dreamy Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson for their brilliance and their kindness and their love. Making such a sad film shouldn't have been this much fun, but it was because of you, and I love you to bits. Thanks to the amazing Kerry Condon, who I first worked with on a play at the RSC 21 years ago, and she was amazing in that as she is in this. It's just a more than 12 people got to see this. And thanks to the brilliant Barry Keoghan, who, when we first met, told me I was on his list of top 50 directors he wanted to work with. At number 48, which was tough, but it worked out fine. Thanks to BAFTA, and have a good night. Thank you.
That was lovely. Oh. Touch narcissistic in the speech. The only reason he's standing up there because of how good his script was. But hey,
honoured to be
ain't
joined by
wrong.
a legend, an actress, and a proud owner of her very own film BAFTA is Dame Helen Mirren. It's so lovely to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Can I just say thank you so much.
So yeah, Banshees is one. Supporting actor, actress, screenplay. Yeah, what else can it maybe win? Maybe score, we'll see. I'm still predicting it to win Best British Film and Best Film. Starting to wonder if Martin McDonagh could win Best Director as well. Like they could just pile all in. And like I predicted Brendan Fraser to win Best Actor, but I could see it going now to Colin Farrell. And yeah, if Colin Farrell does win the BAFTA, then yeah, he's gonna have a very good chance of winning the Oscar as well. But it's such an unconventional type of like role to win the Oscar for Best Actor. Yeah, but hey, who knows? Maybe we're in for a few more surprises so far. No wins yet for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Ke Huy Quan was kind of the one we were all putting our money on to win. But yeah, he's not representing Everything Everywhere anymore, and it's not winning screenplay. So I'm not sure where else it can win unless it surprises in Best Film. But I still think Banshees is going to clinch it. They clearly love Banshees. Yeah, I'd even put All Quiet on the Western Front ahead of Everything Everywhere at the moment because of it winning Best Adapted Screenplay and Cinematography. But we shall see, yes. But yeah, Banshees and All Quiet, the two to keep an eye on. I wonder, could Michelle Yeoh maybe surprise in Best Actress? Probably not, but yeah, probably going to go Kate. They love Kate. We all love Kate. So, but that could potentially be where Everything Everywhere wins. But I'm not predicting it to happen, but we'll see. Let's hear what Helen Mirren has to say, shall we?
Lovely to see you. You too. We'll be back with more.
Or not. Sorry, we're still Helen Mirren chatting away.
Presenting our next award are two actors who spent many hours immersed in a fantastic...
Oh, we're halfway through, guys, okay?
I'm not talking about...
And just a reminder, I will do questions afterwards to discuss the winners, the losers, what it means for the Oscars. So yeah, if you want to hang around after the BAFTAs is over, you can stick around and we'll talk all things BAFTAs and Oscars. Sound good? Here we go. We've got Martin Freeman and... I'm not sure who the woman is.
This award is for the artistic
Oh, it's
geniuses
Sophie Turner.
of the real magic.
She looks even taller than normal.
A storm? It's a weird storm, isn't it?
Or transporting us into the midst of a space battle. Saw that coming.
And when you need to escape from the danger, they'll just beam you up. They'll do that in post.
We're live.
Christ. Here are the nominees.
Visual effects. Oh, easiest one. Avatar. Come on, let's get it over and done with. Wow. I do love watching the composites of how they make the visuals in these. They are fantastic. This is crazy. Yeah, I love the visuals of Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's something very crafty about them, but crafty in a good way. Oh, spectacular. And I love for Top Gun Maverick, they don't show the visual effects because the shots are the visual effects.
And the BAFTA goes to... Avatar. Avatar, The Way of Water.
Shock. Gas. Oh my god, did they put them in the back row? Took them that long to get to the stage, then do a second round of applause. Right. Oh, wow. It's like the poster for the movie Twins with Schwarzenegger and DeVito.
We accept these awards on behalf of a very, very large crew. I'd love to thank the crew in LA. We were 200 strong there, and our stage and lab was in LA, but we really stand on the shoulders of our actors. Honestly, the performances they gave us was amazing. The visual effects you see on the screen is a reflection of their performances. I'd also want to thank the crew at Weta Digital, the masters of who put this on screen.
Thank you to James Cameron, John Landau for their amazing direction and support. The crews at Weta Effects, Lightstorm, and ILM. To David Conley, Lena Scanlon, and most of all to our families, Ash, Beth, Lisa, and Abby, the rest of our families, and of course, Searchlight and Disney. Thank you very much.
Go. Perfectly pleasant. Nice speech. We'll see them again in a month's time at the Oscars.
The highest accolade bestowed by BAFTA in recognition of an individual's exceptional contribution across their career.
Oh, Sandy Powell.
I'm proud to say I've had the pleasure of working with the person it's being awarded to.
I've had the pleasure of working with her.
I arrived wearing her surely already iconic tuxedo train. Here to tell us more is the recipient's great friend, Kate Blanchett.
Oh, of course. Sandy Powell has done so many Scorsese movies and Kate Blanchett movies. And yeah, she looks fierce in person, but she's such a lovely person as well. So nice.
Cynthia Erivo, you have left a trail of glitter. It's like breadcrumbs. Yeah, Dory, I'll collect it for you. The recipient of this year's BAFTA Fellowship could not be more deserving.
Yes.
She is beloved.
Mm-hmm.
And in a career spanning almost 3 decades, her much lauded work is quite simply unparalleled. The artist herself is almost as iconic as the costumes she designs.
You can spot her a mile away with the orange hair.
Having had the privilege of collaborating with her several times now, I know firsthand how her costumes are absolutely
She did Carol.
vital to unlocking the characters who wear them and unleashing the stories in which they live. But it's not just me who wishes to recognize and thank the remarkable talent that is Sandy Powell.
Yes. Oh, Scorsese. He must be in here somewhere.
Sandy,
yes!
I saw and admired your work right from the start with your first pictures for Derek Jarman and Neil Jordan and Sally Potter and Todd Haynes.
Oh, I hope they show a clip from How to Talk to Girls at Parties.
Play a crucial part in finding a character. In fact, for actors, they become a character in the frame itself within the story. And
oh, you're living. Forgot about living.
An article of clothing becomes part of an actor's performance. It's who they are.
Shakespeare in Love.
We had the chance to work together for the first time over 2 decades ago on Gangs of New York.
Yes. She did The Irishman as well.
We made 6 more pictures together. And really, over the years, you've become one of my most trusted and creative collaborators.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to deal with your problems.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Becoming rich.
Sandy's costumes are so specific that they bring
Julia
information
Moore.
to everything that you do. She understands the mood of a character, the mood of a film. In the end of the affair, I was dressed almost solely in these deep, deep greens and these reds that sort of all appeared in this foggy atmosphere. So I was the one element of color that would show up in frame after frame.
Love doesn't end just because we don't see each other.
I love her passion. I love her eye. She's painting. She's creating a palette. And she does it with people. So so beautifully.
Yes.
You're Gloria Steinem.
I am. Sandy Powell's a genius.
She is. I love Sandy Powell too.
And carry on being the resourceful genius that you are. Have a great night.
She's won 2 Oscars.
I wish we'd done more work together. I hope in the future we will. So congratulations on this wonderful award.
She should have won for The Favourite, I think. But
Have a wonderful, wonderful night, Sandy. You deserve it. You are ace, and I love you.
we love you.
Sandy, you are family to me. I know how bloody hard you work. You can't help but give your all. I'm so proud of you. This honour is truly deserved.
I can't imagine anyone more deserving of this honor.
Yes.
So congratulations, Sandy.
Woo!
Sandy, it is my great honour to present you with BAFTA's highest honour, the BAFTA Fellowship.
Yes! There she is. I think she looks so fierce and intimidating, especially with that hair and that style. But when she's like in the same room with her, she's so soft and kind and sweet, and like she's just so lovely. No. Woo!
Overwhelming. A few weeks ago, I bumped into Bill Nye on Bond Street, and we discussed award ceremonies, and I expressed my fear of speeches. He said the best ones have a joke at the beginning, something meaningful at the end, and a brief in the middle. So, thanks, Bill. And here goes, and that was the amusing bit. It really is a huge honour to be invited to join such an incredible group of filmmakers who've received this fellowship, and an even greater one to be the first costume designer.
Oh, she's the first. I'm surprised by that. She's the first costume designer.
I am most grateful for the generosity and guidance I've received throughout my life. From the primary school teacher who first encouraged me to paint, the mentorship and trust I received from Derek Jarman in my early years, to the many brilliant collaborators I've had the great fortune to work with since. So, thank you, BAFTA. I accept this fellowship on behalf of my community, the supervisors, assistants, coordinators and PAs, the tailors and cutters, the stitchers and buyers, the weavers and knitters, the printers and dyers, the leather workers, shoemakers, milliners, jewelers, the standbys, dressers, fitters and crew, in fact, everyone who makes this work possible, including a person I would not be here without. My very first teacher, she taught me to sew, encouraged and supported every decision I ever made. I know she'll be bursting with pride right now at home watching TV. This is for my mum and mothers everywhere.
Oh, that was lovely. Oh, Sandy Powell, legend, living legend. Oh.
Tonight is a celebration of film in all its mad, sad, funny, frightening, and thought-provoking forms. Let's take this opportunity to pay tribute to those members of the global film community that we sadly lost over the last 12 months.
Here's the...
Their impact lives on in film. Let's take a moment to remember them now.
Oh, it's so sweet to see Richard E. Grant get emotional. My guess is Olivia Newton-John.
There's a great many things about magic
Oh,
that I don't
Angela
know.
Lansbury.
We'll just have to find out.
We're gonna be all over the charts one of these days. You mark my
Maureen
words.
Cara.
What are you gonna do? Nice college boy.
James Caan.
Didn't want to get mixed up in
Oh
the
God,
business.
who else did we lose?
The chief, he's got his hand up.
Ray Liotta. Oh, Louise Fletcher.
was adjourned. The vote was 9-9.
Oh, yeah, Jean-Luc Godard. He directed Del Spies Club. Oh, but Bacharach. That was a recent one, wasn't it? David Werner. Just saw him in Titanic the other day.
Why be miserable with someone you don't love? Better to be miserable with someone you do love.
Now I gotta turn my back.
Oh god, so many Goodfellas actors. Paul Sorvino and Ray Liotta. Nick Hodges. Shabby Dean. Anne Heche. Oh.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
William Hurt.
Pleasure was mine.
Forgot about William Hurt.
You pray. You pray hard it never happens to you like this.
Oh, Sidney Poitier as well. They're gonna play him in, aren't they?
What happened to the Denny Zoo comment at the beach?
There's Olivia Newton-John.
I'd just like to say...
Oh, Remy Coltrane!
Thanks.
There's no Hogwarts without you, Hagrid.
Oh. Hey, Sidney Poitier was last year, that's right. Oh, there's Brendan Fraser. He's seen it.
Their legacies will live on. Now, presenting our next BAFTA, please welcome an esteemed actor who has the gift of making sci-fi sound like Shakespeare. It's the legendary Sir Patrick Stewart.
Good evening.
Oh, he sounds so old now.
Daring, curious, thrilling, compassionate, heartbreaking, and brave. Tonight's films challenge us to reassess our past, change how we viewed our present, and gave us all a hope for the future. And the nominees are...
That was close. That was close.
You're still bad on the couch.
Oh, Patrick Stewart.
Don't be bothering the women.
Shush, Colin. Shush.
Where is women?
I'm sorry, I couldn't stay in.
I believe best British film. Sorry.
I don't know how long.
When she got in the sea first.
Banshees or After Sun, but most likely Banshees. I do love Brian and Charles though.
How long exactly has it been since the last time the girl ate?
4 months.
That's impossible. Sorry, I was under strict instructions not to let anyone in. Yes, sir, of course, sorry. I didn't recognise it, sir. I've actually just been transferred myself. Thought it was me completely on rotation tonight.
Doesn't seem to see how they run.
I think about the fact that we
After Sun.
see the sun so even though we're actually in the same place and we're not actually together, we kind of are.
I would rather it was After Sun, but I think it's going to go to Banshees.
I call him the confused chimney. Because he's constantly smoking and constantly bewildered. Have you seen his eyebrows?
Don't let them tell you what
Emma Thompson. Oh, I love you so much. You.
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. And
Patrick Stewart, it's too
the
much.
award goes to the Banshees
Yes.
of Inisherin.
Oh, Patrick Stewart. Bless him. Another one for Banshees. Lord, Lord, Lord. Okay, here we go. That's 4 so far, right?
Wow.
Does he have a second speech?
Thank you, BAFTA, for this British Film Award. I know every Irish person in the cast and crew were kind of going, best what award? But hang on, the wonderful Film 4 were a major part of the financing for this, and thanks to them and to Daniel and Ollie, especially, thanks to Searchlight. Big thanks to our brilliant British DP, Ben Davis, who made one of the most beautiful films this year.
Lovely photography.
To Mark Tilsley, our production designer, and the nicest man in England. To Graham Broadbent, our fantastic producer, and Pete Sherman. And finally, thanks to Rosie, our stand-in donkey, who's British. Yes, she is. She's from Stoke-on-Trent. She never actually made it on screen. She was a bit too tubby, but Jenny loved her, and we couldn't have made the film without her. So thanks to Rosie, and thanks to
Thank the donkey. I love that all the Banshees people are thanking donkeys, horses, and cats and dogs. It's amazing.
The next award is for director. And here to present it to
director.
2 stars of the big screen and the small screen, and the even smaller screen for those of you who watch movies on your phones. Heathens. Please welcome 2 performers who dazzle no matter what size the screen. Angela Bassett and Rami Malek.
Ooh. So I predicted the Daniels here. I'm a little nervous that they're going to do the full sweep of Banshees now and Mark McDonagh, but I think this is where Everything Everywhere wins something. Fingers crossed. Please, please, please. Oh. Okay.
From the first snap of the
Rami Malek looks younger.
to the very last.
Looks like a schoolboy.
Great directors inspire, collaborate, and lead. They have the artistry, generosity, and skill to bring out the best in their team while also staying true to a creative vision that only they see.
The nominees for Best Director have each shown precise and powerful mastery of their art form. They brought us stories that offer windows into different lives, glimpses into forgotten worlds, and access to alternate realities.
The nominees in honor of David Lean are
Gina Prince Bythewood. The only woman in this category. Edward Berger would be a cool surprise here. Ooh. Would they go in for Edward Berger over the Daniels? Because they've shown love for Banshees, they're showing love for All Quiet. Even Todd Field feels like it could happen. This category, I just don't know. But the Daniels did win Directing Guild Award last night. Oh god, if it was Park Chan-wook, I would lose my shit. It's just not going to be him though. He's who I've been wanting to see win directing all year.
Anya. She appears to be in a universe where everyone
Please
has
be the Daniels.
hot dogs instead of fingers.
I mean, it just doesn't matter how many times I see it. I'm so...
Okay, come on. Everything Everywhere. Come on. Daniels.
And the BAFTA goes to Edward Berger.
Oh! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god! Wow. Okay, interesting. BAFTA went rogue! But it makes sense, I guess. I thought it was going to be Daniels. I even thought it was going to be Matt McDonough, but Edward Berger. Oh! Wow. I mean, he can't win, obviously, at the Oscars, but so... Does this mean it's a clearer path for the Daniels? I don't even know. This is so weird. But I guess it makes sense. Oh. Go Edward Berger. Wow. Surprise, surprise. They didn't go with the weird movie. Oh, gosh. I hope the Daniels still win the Oscar.
Thank you. You humble us. It's a huge honor. The movie was Sense and Sensibility, by the way. Yeah. Directing is not an exact science. So I always ask myself these questions. Should I do this movie? Is it going to be good? Are people going to want to see it? And Gina, Todd Field, Park Chan-wook, Matt McDonough, and the Daniels, I've seen your movies. They're so incredibly powerful, and they inspire me so much. So thank you so much for your work. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about when I talk about doubt when taking on one of these movies. Should I make it? And so this time I went home and I wanted to discuss it at the dinner table. And my daughter, when she heard the title, she said, All Quiet on the Western Front, you have to do it. You have no choice. I just read it in school, and just go and do it. So thank you, Matilda, for giving me the confidence and turning the doubts into faith or trust and making me do this movie. Thank you so much. Thank you, BAFTA. It's a huge, huge honor.
Edward Berger, Best Director. Bit of a shock. I don't know what to think about Best Director for the Oscars. It's so scary.
Please welcome,
Ooh, Rising Star.
On Fire, the sensational Little Sims, and a very special guest,
Oh no.
the magic Joan Armatrading.
I'm just going to take a quick moment to go use the bathroom, guys. But yes, I'm going to mute that because, yeah, I don't want the video to get copy striked or whatever. So I'm just going to use the bathroom. Be right back. I'm going to get a beer because, yeah, I've still got some big categories to go. See you in a second. Ooh. Right, I'm back. All right, she's still going. Lovely jubbly. Oh, how we doing? Let's see. Anyway, so yeah, whilst this is playing, let's just talk. So we've got All Quiet on the Western Front has won Screenplay, Best Director, and Best Cinematography. Decent haul. Banshees is in the lead so far with Supporting Actor, Supporting Actress, Original Screenplay, Best British Film. That's 4. Is there another one? I feel like there was another one. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's either 4 or 5, right? But yeah, these 2 are the movies to be watching out for. Everything Everywhere has not won anything yet. God. And it's throwing me like into a tailspin, like, because the BAFTAs are usually pretty good at us helping predict the Oscars. Like, is this throwing some doubt into my mind that that Everything Everywhere can still win at the Oscars? I mean, or original screenplay, that was it. Original screenplay. So it is 5. No, it's 4. It's 4, sorry. Yeah, anyways. But anyways, it's throwing some doubt into my mind that what awards is Everything Ever going to win at Oscars. But hey, I was expecting Banshees to do better here, you know, in Europe. So yeah, that was my belief that Banshees was going to do better here, and Everything Everywhere would do better across the pond in America for the Oscars, but we should see. Like, I actually think it's probably a good thing that Everything Everywhere isn't sweeping everywhere. Like, it just, like, when a film wins too much, it almost, like, puts a target on its back to, you know, lose elsewhere. So I'm kind of, maybe it's a good thing that it hasn't, like, swept here, like, done overly well here. Like, it just gives people more of a reason to make sure they support it when it comes to Oscars voting. But yeah, well, we'll see. But yes, what else? So we haven't done editing yet. We haven't done score. We haven't done... Oh, here we go.
Elvis.
What category is this? Sorry. We just went straight back into the category and Gwendolyn Christie opened an envelope. I'm like, what is...
Firstly, I'd love to thank BAFTA. Thank you, this is such an honor. My team, as they make their way onto the stage.
Is it makeup and hair or...
Baz Luhrmann, again, your extraordinary regard for the art of filmmaking. Catherine Martin, Baz Mark, Warner Brothers, Patrick McCormick, Gail Burma, Anne Bruning, the whole cast and crew, Austin Butler.
What category is this? Is it makeup?
You know, he's in the room.
Oh, that was so amazing, so well deserved. Brilliant. Elvis won. Fantastic.
Elvis won.
Elvis, he was in the building.
The king was in the room.
I'm now joined by some very special guests. Jerry.
What did Elvis just win? I don't actually know. It can't be costumes because we're doing Catherine Martin, right? So makeup makes the most sense. Yeah, and if it was makeup, I got that one wrong as well because I went with The Whale, which, yeah, is making me feel like I'm getting more and more doubt about The Whale winning anything tonight. But still, yeah. Did it just win makeup? I think it was makeup. I'm going to say it was makeup, and correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. That was just a very weird edit. Back into the room, and Gwendolyn Christie opened up the envelope, and then they just announced Elvis! But for what category? Didn't even say when it popped up on the thing. It was just the word Elvis and the 3 people that won. But, yeah. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, Elvis has won one now, at least. Can it win Best Actor for Austin Butler? Maybe. Yeah, that's the only other thing I can see it potentially winning. But yeah, Best Actor, actually, for this year, the BAFTA is the one I'm most interested in seeing who's going to win, because it's such a 3-way race between Colin Farrell, Austin Butler, and Brendan Fraser, and the BAFTA's really going to clinch who's going to like be our front runner for the Oscar. So yes, now that Banshees is just winning so much, it's kind of making me lean more towards Colin Farrell, because they gave Barry Keoghan the win over Ke Kwan, so are they just going to go all in and it's going to be Colin Farrell? We don't know. But yeah, Austin Butler could still win. It's a big showy performance. They do love Elvis. Got 10 nominations, so it wouldn't surprise me if it won a few. So yeah, it could be that also, but it could just be, you know, Brendan Fraser riding off the momentum of his last win for the Critics' Choice Awards as well. Also another big transformative performance, but we'll see. That's the category I'm most interested to see who it's going to come down to. But also Best Actress as well. Well, Best Actress doesn't feel as like tight as it's between Kate and Michelle, but I'd love to see like Daniel Deadwyler surprised there, but I don't think it is going to happen. But anyway, yeah, the Best Actor race is the one I'm most nervous for to see what the outcome is. Whereas Best Actress is also a nerve-wracking one, but I think it's going to be Kate.
And Best Film.
There
But
we go.
before we find out who they are, let's take a look at some of the other BAFTAs that have already been handed out.
Awards earlier presented. Oh, we've already seen this. Oh, film not in the English language.
And the BAFTA goes to
All Quiet on the Western Front.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
Another one?
Grew up with a sense of responsibility towards telling the story and a deep urge to tell the story, and you accepted it.
Oh, casting. This is really...
Elvis!
Elvis! Oh my God! Elvis won casting.
BAFTA
Oh my God.
recognizing casting directors and what we can produce.
Oh, editing. Big one.
Everything, everywhere.
Yes! Oh, finally! It won something! Oh, thank God! Yes!
It's an art form that was
Yes,
pioneered
Paul
by
Rogers.
women. All my editing heroes are women.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
I'm so happy Paul Rogers. At least he won something. Documentary. Navalny!
We are so humbled
I went all be in the bloodshed.
of
Oh.
our fellow documentarians and filmmakers who make beautiful and inspiring films.
See, I've been much throughout. Oh, score! Please be that one.
All quiet on the Western Front. Volker Bertelmann.
I
Really?
want to say thank you to the wonderful cast and crew. Because without their craftsmanship,
They just really went in on all quiet.
couldn't do a good score.
Sound.
All quiet on the Western Front.
Oh my God.
I'd like to thank BAFTA for this incredible honor.
Oh my God. Is All Quiet the one with the most wins? I know it's the most noms, but... Costume design. Elvis.
She's in Los Angeles at her Guild Award. I know that because she's so generous and she always thinks of her work as not a me thing, but as a we thing.
Very short film.
An Irish Goodbye.
Yes.
For their mums, so I think if we forgot to thank our mums, then there might be any tea on the table tomorrow night. I don't know, so thank you, Mum.
Animation short. The boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse. At least they turned out the way I thought they would. The shorts.
Yesterday, and I said, I need some help tomorrow, and the guy said, yeah, you do.
Production design. This is so annoying. Oh, yes! Finally, Babylon won something. Production design. There we go.
It's amazing to stand here with our peers that are here an inspiration, and thank you to Damien Chazelle for your visionary and magnificent direction.
Okay, I am so annoyed that these have not been broadcast. Like, we didn't get to watch them. Much rather watch those than watch, them interviewing the stars.
4 awards to go,
Anyway.
including leading actor, actress, and best film.
Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. All Quiet is slaying. Banshees is slaying. Elvis got a couple more. No, 2.
Right,
No, just the one.
on to our next award. The EE
Babylon
Rising
got
Star
something, but
Award
didn't win
is
score.
the only one voted for by the public, and is given in honor of
Oh, the Rising Star Award. Darryl McCormick. Well, Amy Lee Wood.
Mary Selway. As a child, I always dreamt of being an actor. I also dreamt of being an MI6 secret agent and a superhero, and this lady has been all 3. Please welcome last year's Rising Star,
Lashana Lynch.
Lynch.
Elegance.
Bold ideas, brilliant voices, big talent bursting out and demanding to be heard. As last year's winner, I may be biased, but I think
Little eyebrow
the
raise.
Rising Star Award is close to everyone's hearts. It doesn't just celebrate potential, it shines a light on the amazing work these incredible nominees are already doing right now. There may be just one award, but exciting futures beckon for all the shortlisted talent. The nominees are...
Here we go. I predicted Darryl McCormick,
She did everything right.
but could be Amy Lee Wood.
Clothes and the drawers, all that, but I don't think she ever actually saw me.
Do you think I could be a writer?
Perhaps. You have to show me something first, though.
I have lots of stories. The dream is all in.
Sheila Tim.
You must ask Luna.
It'd be cute to see Lashana Lynch give Sheila Tim, her co-star from The Woman King, the award. Don't think it's going to happen, but you never know.
This isn't very nice, really, is it, Mr. Williams? I was quite innocent and I'm not implying anything, but...
What I gotta do what someone wants me to be anyway?
sing what I want to sing, be how I want to be, live in whatever I can. It's not what I can do. A whole life, she ain't black enough, she ain't white enough. Well, how about she's not obedient enough? How about she ain't fearful enough?
Rising star.
And the BAFTA goes to Emma Mackey.
Oh! Surprise win there, but hey. I haven't even seen the thing that Emma Mackey was nominated for. See, they've got all the footage of the people walking to the stage, and they couldn't find time to like show us the awards for editing or score or anything like that.
I didn't prepare anything. Thank you, BAFTA. Thank you, EE. Thank you to everyone who voted. Amy, hi. Sheila, Naomi, Daryl. I'm so proud to have been nominated alongside you. This is such an honour. Thank you to my agents. Thank you to my family, my mum and dad. I do the classics, but it's it's how it is. And to all my friends who I love very, very dearly, and to all the cast and crews I've had the privilege of working with thus far. Thank you. This is really special. Thank you very much.
Good there.
Enough of flying solo. Please welcome back to the stage Alison Hammond.
Oh, it's so good to see you again. Thank you, Richard. It's lovely to see you. Now, I'm not being funny. You can really feel the atmosphere in the room as we head into our final awards.
It is palpable. Now, to welcome to the stage one of America's finest actresses, although her family roots are in Scotland, Wales, and England, so I'm claiming her as a Brit.
Now, currently starring in the movie Sharper, it's the mesmerising Julianne Moore.
Is she doing Best Actor, maybe?
There's nothing more thrilling than a truly great performance. The performer navigates the space between the real world of the film set and the imaginative realm of the story. They must remember to hit their marks while also staying vulnerable and striving for brave, creative choices. The performances nominated tonight showcase complete mastery of their craft while also resonating with truth, daring, and moments of magic. The nominees are...
Leading actor. Okay. Whew, here we go. This is it. This is a big moment. God, my heart's pounding.
You want to know if my mother will be proud of me? Because she disowned me. She left me to fend for myself.
Nice.
Who's it gonna be?
You used to be
Who's it gonna be? Is it Colin Farrell? It's Austin Butler. Is it Brendan Fraser? Oh.
Not nice.
Oh, Paul Mescal surprised there. Woo. My heart is actually racing. Why do I care this much? Oh. Come on, come on, come on.
And the BAFTA goes to Austin Butler.
Oh! Wow! Oh my God! He's still in the race. He's now a front runner for the Oscar. Woo! Wow! 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 Oh my days! Oh my days! Wow! Ooh, Christ! Oh, let's hear this speech. Is he gonna be talking like Elvis? Let's do this. Okay. Woo! Shut up, what?
This is truly extraordinary. I thank you all so much. Thank you, BAFTA, for this tremendous honor. To my fellow nominees, I'm in awe of you. I am so grateful for all these times that we've been able to spend together. Brandon, you're right there. I love you. Man, this is amazing. I'm really trying to take everything in and be really present. I've got so many people I want to thank. I'm going to start with saying thank you to Polly Bennett, my movement coach. I could not have done this without you, and I love you so much. James Farrell, my agent, I cannot have done anything without you, man. I want to thank Doug Wall and Alex and Kate, my publicist. I want to thank Skylar Weiss and Gail Berman and Patrick McCormick, Jack Ravenscroft. He's our first AD. He used to tell me every day, he'd say, it's going to be great. Jack, it is great. I love you, man. I want to thank my incredible hair and makeup artists who were by my set every day. And they allowed me to age over the course of 19 to 42 years old. And of course, I want to thank Mr. Baz Luhrmann. This film would not have been possible without you. Your vision, your dedication, and commitment every step of the way. I love you dearly. I want to thank my family. You are my everything. And lastly, I want to thank the Presley family. I cannot thank you guys enough for your love and for sharing with me who Elvis truly was. I hope I've made you proud. This means the world to me. Thank you all so much. God bless.
Oh, good for him. Much better speech than the Golden Globe one. Oh! Went off the wrong way. Oh my god. I thought it was going to be Colin Farrell. And I predicted Brendan Fraser. Oh god. Whew.
Here to present the next award is one of Britain's shining stars.
You'll see him next as the lead in the upcoming Tetris movie. Please welcome Mr. Taron Egerton.
Good evening. Witnessing a thrilling screen performance can often feel like being the only person to spot a shooting star. It's electrifying, stirring, and strangely intimate. You know other people are around you, but just for a moment, it feels like you're alone with this person on the big screen. The extraordinary craft, empathy, passion, and talent of these actresses resulted in performances we will never forget. The women nominated tonight are doing some of the best work of our time, and the performances they gave this year are nothing short of inspirational. The nominees are
Boobs come down to my navel now, my arms will have laid out since I was 20 actually. If I didn't plug here and here, I could join a circus after a month. The beast, I'm so right now.
Yes, Viola.
It is me. Now is the time to conduct music that actually requires something of you. Music that everybody knows but will hear differently when you interpret it for them. Well, I raised him with love for 14 years. My sudden warnings about hate weren't going to get through.
Yes, Danielle.
The things they make up. I know you're supposed to get used to it. But I just can't.
What are you doing? You told me to do it. Phone her. Said I would know when it is the time to fight. She was coming after us.
I want Michelle Yeoh, but okay.
And the BAFTA goes to Kate Blanchett.
So deserved, but still. Oh my days, my heart, my heart.
Thank you. Thank you so much to BAFTA. This is extraordinary. I likewise didn't prepare anything because it's been such an extraordinary year for women. I mean, as you've seen in those clips, all of my fellow nominees, the conversation with all of you off the screen and on the screen has been nothing short of remarkable. And we know that we're just the tip of the iceberg. You know, every year, these idiosyncratic, remarkable performances just break down the myth that women's experience is monolithic. So thank you to BAFTA for recognising all of us. We sit in dialogue with one another. And thank you to Focus and Universal for being such extraordinary partners. This was a very dangerous and career-ending, potentially, undertaking. And so thanks for holding their nerve. Thank you for everybody. Like Austin said, it does take an army. No one stands up here. You know, so it's the ensemble. It's all of the people who spend hours and hours. Yeah, 59, 58. I'm getting closer and closer to my age. Every single day. So thank you to obviously to the cast and crew. But this really does belong, apart to my family. Thank you so much for letting me go, because this was really, it did take a lot, and it took me away from you an enormous lot. An enormous lot. I don't know whatever that means, but that was the state I was in. So thank you, darling. Thank you to
Kate.
my mum, holding the fort, and my 4 extraordinary children. And another man, well, who I also love deeply, but I'm not married to, is Todd Field. I would not be standing here without you. Every single day, every single person on set, without saying it, you said, check your ego at the door and let's attempt to make something magnificent. And for that, I thank you. It's changed my life. This is wonderful, but you have changed my life, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much.
Yep. Okay. Last one, best film. Banshees. Oh. Woo. Kate Blanchett and Austin. Oh, best actor and actress winner at Oscars as well.
And made a name for herself in the Hollywood Hills.
She first performed in the West End at the age of 9, which is what we in the industry call a real overnight success. Star of Wednesday, it's the fabulous Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh. Bloody hell. Oh. She's ageless.
Evening. There is something incomparably magical about going to the movies. Getting your popcorn, settling into your seat, and knowing for the next few hours, no one can contact you. It's just you and that film on the big screen. Bliss. These films took us backstage with the king of rock and roll. We went for a pint in a lonely island off the Irish coast. We stood in a trench on a World War I battlefield, and we peeked over the shoulder of Lydia Taz, conducting her own downfall. So in short, we saw everything, everywhere, all at once. And the nominees are...
There's a dodgy bit of camera right there. Best film. I would love Everything Everywhere to win here. But yeah, feels like it's gonna be Banshees. Even All Quiet after Edward Berger's win for Best Director isn't too surprising.
Du musst jetzt tapfer sein. Du lebst. Dafür musst du dankbar sein. Für uns. We leave it at that. Why can't you just leave me alone? Huh? I've already told you, haven't I? Yeah, I know. I mean, why can't you just leave me alone?
That is what my boy would expect. This is Bishop's yeah? What are you going to pay me? This is Bishop's
Elvis won Best Casting. I get it, Boston Butler, but then you show that clip of Tom Hanks. Ooh.
And the BAFTA goes to All Quiet on the Western Front.
Whoa! Whoa! Wow, 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 wow. All Quiet won. A remake made it. Wow! Wow. People are going to be asking now, does this mean it can win at the Oscars in Best Picture? I still don't see it, but wow. God, BAFTA really loved All Quiet. And Banshees, but still. Whew.
Thank you so much. Wow. German language film, we've been blessed with so many nominations, and winning this is just incredible. All Quiet on the Western Front tells a story of young men who, poisoned by right-wing political nationalist propaganda, go to war thinking it's an adventure. And war is anything but an adventure. That is one of the message of Remarque's seminal novel. And when we started embarking on this, making this film, that seemed a relevant message, even 100 years after the book was published. First and foremost, I want to thank our fantastic leading actor, Felix Camera. There he is. He had his on-screen debut in our film, and without your performance, we wouldn't have had a single nomination. Thank you. I want to thank our partners at Netflix, who helped us from the very beginning, and without whom this film wouldn't have been possible. And then I would like to thank BAFTA for honoring us with this amazing prize, especially chosen among all these fantastic fellow filmmakers and nominees. It's truly an honor, and it makes us very
The Daniels are there.
Thank you.
Did they arrive late or something? Okay. Right, let's do this. I'm gonna turn you guys around. Let's have a little chatty chat. All right, okay. Whoo, Lord. All right, bear with me 1 second, guys. There we go. How y'all doing? You good? You good? We all coping? Whew, what a wild BAFTAs. I did terribly this year. All right, let me just pull up the winners real quick because so many of my predictions did not come to fruition. So yeah, this is just why this award season's been great because so many categories are so hard to call. So yeah, if you do have questions for me, guys, pop them in the comment section now. We'll have a little chat in a second. I'm just going to run through all the winners with you real quick, and then we will have a little chat. So yeah, do get involved in the comment section below. So let's have a look. So All Quiet on the Western Front won Best Film, Outstanding British Film, The Banshees of Inisherin, Lead Actress, Kate Blanchett, Lead Actor, Austin Butler, Supporting Actress, Kerry Condon, Supporting Actor, Barry Keoghan, Director, Edward Berger for All Quiet on the Western Front, Outstanding Debut by British Writer, Director or Producer, Charlotte Wells, After Sun, Film not in the English language, All Quiet, Documentary, Navalny, Animated Film, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Original Screenplay, The Banshees of Inisherin, Adapted Screenplay, All Quiet on the Western Front, Original Score, All Quiet on the Western Front, casting, Elvis, okay, cinematography, All Quiet on the Western Front, costume design, Elvis, yep, that makes sense, editing, Everything Ever All at Once, thank God, production design, Babylon, thank God, as well, E.E. Rising Star Award went to Emma McKay, makeup and hair went to Elvis, sound, All Quiet on the Western Front, special visual effects, Avatar, British short film, An Irish Goodbye, and British short animation, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. So that means All Quiet on the Western Front, I think, was the biggest winner. So let me count their ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, they won Best Film. So All Quiet on the Western Front won 7, whereas Banshees of Inisherin won, is it 4 or 5? I think it was 4. Banshees got Supporting Actor, Supporting Actress, Screenplay, and Best British Film as well. So, these BAFTA winners though have put me in a tailspin now as to how I'm going to predict the Oscars. But let's talk about the big ones first. Kate Blanchett now in a strong position to take the Best Actress Oscar now. Yeah, like, I mean, we'll see how the SAGs go. Like, if Michelle Yeoh can pick up a win there, then it's going to close the gap a little bit. But yeah, Kate Blanchett winning BAFTA sort of says she is on a track to win her 3rd ever Oscar, and she might become the youngest person ever to collect 3 in history now. Best Actor, this was the one I was most nervous about, most excited to see how it would go. I was predicting Brendan Fraser. It went to Austin Butler, and I was thinking it was going to be Colin Farrell as the ceremonies go on because Barry Keoghan won Best Supporting Actor, and I thought, are we getting a Banshee sweep? It turns out All Quiet on the Western Front was a sweep because it's won 7 out of its 14 nominations. That's crazy. Like, that's an insane haul for All Quiet on the Western Front. Also, yeah, non-English speaking film winning Best Film. That's not happened since Roma, but so cool. Like, nice to see it happen. But yeah, I did not see it coming. I thought it was going to be Banshees or Everything Everywhere. All Quiet on the Western Front wasn't really on my radar. I was like, they're not going to go for a remake of an already previous winner of Best Picture. So yeah, I didn't think they were going to go for it, but they did. And yeah, the BAFTAs freaking loved All Quiet on the Western Front. They jumped on board that bandwagon. They gave it so many prizes, 7. I'm not expecting it to translate into wins at the Oscars in all the categories they won for. I mean, it's not nominated in some of the categories they won for, but I am predicting it's going to win a few awards at least. I think it's definitely going to make the race for Best Adapted Screenplay a little harder to call because of how much love there was for it at BAFTA, but it's probably going to be down to Women Talking or Quiet on the Western Front, I think, for Best Adapted Screenplay. Sound, yep, if it's not Top Gun Maverick, it could be All Quiet on the Western Front. International feature, pretty much a lock at this point for it. But what else did it win? What categories did it win for? It also won in cinematography. Yeah, James Friend won the cinematography award. And like, Top Gun Maverick was nominated. Claudia Mandler did get the BAFTA nomination, but it still went to All Quiet, which is making me wonder, is this just because BAFTA loved All Quiet that they gave it that? Or is this literally the film they're championing to win the Oscar now as well? I think I'm going to pick All Quiet to win the cinematography Oscar now. Yeah, I feel pretty confident on that. It also won in... What else did it win in? It won in... No? Okay, no, so I've talked about the big ones. Let's talk about, let's go back to Best Actor. So, the BAFTAs have accurately predicted the Best Actor winner the last 9 years in a row. So that means that Austin Butler is now the legit frontrunner to win Best Actor at the Oscars. Like, it's happened. He had the Golden Globe win, now he's got the BAFTA, and it's that transformative performance of an iconic figure, Elvis Presley, that, the guild, not the guilds, the award seasons can't really ignore. So Austin Butler seems now like the legit frontrunner. I don't think it's completely locked in, but he's definitely like who I'm going to lean towards like predicting to win at the moment. And it will depend on who wins SAGs. Like if Brendan Fraser can pull off a win at SAG, then it's gonna close it. But I am going to say this now. This might be a little controversial, but I do think that Colin Farrell can no longer win the Oscar. He needed to win here in order to win the Oscar. And I just don't think it's going to happen because it was always that subtle performance. Doesn't really fit the mold of a Best Actor winner that we've seen in the past. So yeah, I was thinking it was going to go to a transformative performance, either Brendan Fraser or Austin. And it did. And now if Austin Butler can win at SAG, then the Oscar is pretty much on his mantle. If Brendan Fraser can win the SAG, then it's going to make it a really close race, the neck and neck to the finish line. But yeah, Colin Farrell, even if he wins at SAG, and I don't think that's going to happen, I don't think Colin Farrell can win it. I think at this point I've got to rule him out. I think the race is now between Austin Butler and Colin Farrell, and Austin Butler has so much working in his favor now. The BAFTA win, and he's in a Best Picture nominated film. Like that's enough to get him over the finish line. So yeah, we could be looking at a very young Best Actor winner this year, 31, one of the youngest ever actually, younger than Eddie Redmayne. It's a little bit older than Adrian Brody, but yeah. So yeah, Austin Butler, definitely one to watch out for. Congrats to him. Supporting actress, okay, Kerry Condon has finally won something, and a lot of people have been sleeping on Kerry Condon, thinking she wasn't going to win anything. It makes sense she'd win here. Home turf advantage. And obviously they love Banshees here. Can she win the Oscar? I'm still predicting Angela Bassett to win the SAG award, but I do think when it comes to the race for the finish line, it's going to be really close. Like, it can go to Kerry Condon. She's in the Best Picture contender. Angela Bassett is not. But Angela Bassett obviously has the career narrative behind her, and she is beloved. So yeah, that's going to make it close. So happy for Kerry Condon. Lovely speech. Also, love that all the Banshees people were like thanking their pets. Like the donkeys, the horses, the cats, the dogs, whatever. Yeah, all that was giving me life. But yeah, so happy for Kerry Condon. Big surprise of the night, Barry Keoghan. Well, not too surprising, but still a surprise. And much deserved. Because yeah, Ke Huy Quan I thought was going to be the legit sweeper of the season. The legit sweeper at the moment seems to be Cate Blanchett, but yeah, Barry Keoghan has disrupted the Ke Huy Quan Express. But again, it makes more sense that he could win. If he was going to win anywhere, it would be here. I was expecting Ke Huy Quan to win here, so I'm surprised he didn't. But at the same time, I still think Ke Huy Quan will win at SAG, and I'm still predicting him to win the Oscar. Like, he just really fits the mold of a Best Supporting Actor winner, in my opinion, and I think it will go to him eventually. But so happy for Barry Keoghan. Very nice to see him win something. So congrats to you, mate. All right, Best Director. That was Best Director. Okay, yeah. So Edward Berger is not nominated at the Oscars and still managed to win both Best Director and Best Adapted Screenplay. And yeah, he's like the biggest winner of the night. Yeah, so he won Best Film in general, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay, which is just like mind-blowing. Congrats to him. I'm very chuffed for him. Obviously now I'm so I don't know how to feel about the directing category because the Daniels just won the Directors Guild Award last night, and now Edward Berger's won here. So it's like, and Steven Spielberg has the Steven Spielberg narrative, so it's like going into Oscars night, it's going to be really hard to tell. We need to wait for the Producers Guild Award to see what wins Best Picture there, and if it does go to Everything Everywhere All at Once, then I think the Daniels have a good shot of winning the Best Director at the Oscars. But yeah, winning the DGA is a big deal. But yeah, the fact that Edward Berger won here, where he can't even win the Oscar, is like crazy. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about Best Director. It's a little chaotic. But yeah, we're gonna go into it, and it's gonna be very close. It's probably gonna come down to the Daniels or Spielberg. But I'm giving a slight edge to the Daniels. Even though they lost here, they did win the DGA, and that's substantial. And yeah, they've collected a lot of trophies this year. But yeah, Steven Spielberg is Steven Spielberg. So yeah, if anyone can win just off the fact of their own cinematic prowess and name, it's Steven Spielberg. Okay, so yeah, moving on to debut by British Wire. So happy that this went to Charlotte Wells for After Sun. Like, this was one of the few predictions I got right, where the only win of the night was for After Sun would be in debut, and it makes sense. Congratulations to Charlotte Wells. Love the speech, love the movie, and yeah, so happy for her. Film not in the English language, All Quiet on the Western Front. It was a gimme, that one, and yeah, won film in not English language and best film. So yeah, crazy. Documentary, Navalny. Went to Navalny. I was thinking it was going to be either All the Beauty and the Bloodshed or Moonage Daydream. But now that Navalny's won it, that is probably what I'm going to go with for best documentary at the Oscars now. Yeah, just makes the most sense. So, animated feature, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. That was a gimme. So happy for him. Lovely speech. We love Guillermo. Adapted screenplay, like I said, we've already talked about that one. It's going to make it an interesting race, but All Quiet has definitely picked up some steam and could win. Original score. Oh, so yeah, they really just piled. No offense to the score in All Quiet on the Western Front. I just thought Babylon deserved the score, and I thought they would go for it. Like, if there was two awards, like I was counting Babylon to winning, production design or original score, but I felt more confident in original score winning instead of production design. Yeah, oh my god, I got both of these wrong. Yeah, I literally flipped them around because I predicted Babylon to win here, it went to All Quiet on the Western Front. And then in the production design, it went All Quiet on the Western Front and it went to Babylon. It's like, oh god, damn you, BAFTA, just throwing spanners in every direction. Oh, yeah, so that was a bit of a shocker there for me. So yeah, All Quiet won the best score. No offense to the score, it's fine. It's just Babylon's, it already feels like, timeless Babylon. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Casting. Look, okay, I get it. I said in my predictions video, if Elvis wins this, it's gonna age like milk. I get it. Okay, congrats. They found the perfect Elvis, the person to play Elvis. That's good. But yeah, if you're gonna think of casting and you think of every character in the film, it just feels weird that they have given this to Elvis when there's such a sore thumb sticking out in that movie with Tom Hanks in that role. Yeah, it's one of those awards. Yeah, casting will continue to. Yeah, casting at the BAFTAs will remain to be one of the most weirdest, hardest to call categories at the Oscars. Sorry, at the BAFTAs, because yeah, I was predicting everything everywhere at once, and if not, Triangle of Sadness might surprise here. But yeah, Elvis was like my fifth to win this, and I'm like, really? Sorry. Yeah, I'm just like kind of stunned by it. So I understand the win. I don't agree with it. So that's my logic. It's just like, I'm going to look back and always go, yep, Elvis won casting. Tom Hanks. Anyway, cinematography, All Quiet on the Western Front, we already discussed. Costume design, Elvis, made sense. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, wasn't here, so good for them. Editing, so this was the only win for Everything Everywhere All at Once. And what did I predict for this? What did I predict for this? Oh, I predicted Top Gun Maverick, I think. Yeah, I predicted Top Gun Maverick. And it went to Everything Everywhere at Once, which is the one I was hoping would win here. And I'm so glad because Paul Rogers done a fantastic job here, which is making me feel confident if it can win here, it can win at Oscars. And editing is a very important category at the Oscars, okay? It's important. You don't always necessarily have to win it to win Best Picture. Like, very rarely does editing match up with the Best Picture these days. But now that Everything Everywhere is in a prime position to win editing, it does sort of help give Everything Everywhere, a credible shot of winning Best Picture, because the editing is a key part of filmmaking. So, yeah, the fact that Paul Rogers won here is great. He's the rightful winner in my opinion, and I'm so glad he won. And it bodes well for the Academy Awards that he can win there as well, and help with Everything Everywhere All at Once winning Best Picture. Just knocking on wood. So yeah, don't want to jinx myself. Anyway, production design, Babylon deserved. And yeah, it's probably going to go all the way to win at the Oscars as well, which is interesting because it's not a Best Picture nominee. But yeah, it's it's fantastic. It fits in line with the production design, a taste of the Academy recently, with classic movies set in or around Hollywood. So yeah, production design. Oh, sorry, I did that one. Rising Star went to Emma Mackey. Sorry. I'm surprised. I'm not bothered by this. I thought it was gonna be Darren McCormick just because he was nominated for. He was nominated for a competitive one in Best Actor, so I thought maybe he'd win here. But my backup was Amy Lee Wood for Living, but Emma McKay, I haven't actually seen her, what she's in. I'm sure she's wonderful, good for her. I don't have too many strong opinions on this one, so I'm sure it's just. I'm sure she has a loving fan base as well that helped her win, but yeah, I'm not that. This win doesn't mean much to me, so congrats to her, but yeah, not. I don't know enough about her to care. So yeah, makeup and hair. Okay, so the Whale won makeup and hair guild, but the BAFTAs went with Elvis, and again makeup and hair and an acting performance usually go hand in hand at the Oscars. So this kind of does bode well for Austin Butler winning the Oscar as well, because if it can win hair and makeup here, then it can win hair and makeup at the Oscars, and they do like to pair, hair and makeup with a performance win, what's her name? Jessica Chastain last year. So yeah, I can see them leaning towards Elvis at the Oscars, but it's gonna be a tight one to call because Whale won the Guild, but Elvis won the BAFTAs, so it's gonna be a tough one to call. Sound or Quiet on the Western Front, yeah, makes sense. The love a war movie. Dunkirk and 1917 both won that. Special visual effects, Avatar. Do we need to say more? So very short animation. The two shorts I got right. The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. Yes, and British short film. That's an Irish Goodbye. Sorry, one. Both predicted those two. That's one thing I do want to mention about the ceremony is that it does bother me that they are cutting away to all these interviews with the stars and stuff when we could actually be watching the ceremony. Like, I would much rather be watching the ceremony so we can actually see people give their speeches and stuff and not have the trimmed down version. It just bothers me. Like, this is their moment and we're cutting away to people interviewing Helen Mirren, and it's just like, it's not really that relevant. It's just like, it's a nice tribute to the Queen, but it's not relevant, and this is supposed to be their moment. So yeah, I'm a little peeved at that, but yeah, that's just how I feel about the ceremony itself. Richard E. Grant was a great host. I thought he did a fantastic job. But yeah, I'm this chopping down of people's speeches and stuff, zipping through the craft categories. It just, it bothers me. Just show me the awards. This is why I'm here. I don't really care about listening to Alison Hammond interviewing Helen Mirren or Emma Thompson as much as they're beloved. It's not what I'm here for. So yeah, show me the BAFTAs. That's why I'm here. Sorry. Okay, rant over. Okay, guys. So that's my discussion about the BAFTAs. I'm gonna scroll back now, and if you guys have questions, pop them in here, and I will answer as many as I can before I leave. So okay, I'm gonna scroll back. Okay, looking for questions. Give me 1 second. You guys are very chatty. God, you guys really haven't enough. Are there any good British sci-fi films? Gravity's technically a British film. I think BAFTAs will be Kerry's only win, says Celtic. Yeah, I can see that. Jane Choi says Michelle needs to win SAG. Yep, and she can win SAG. Supporting actress then can still go to Angela Bassett at the Oscars. Oscars are making up for snubbing her back in 1983. Sorry. Glad Babylon won something. You and me too, Jan Hollister. Very happy for Barry King and McKee. Kwan will still win supporting actor. Yep, agreed. Yeah, a lot of you seem to be giving up on Michelle Yeoh winning Best Actress. Yeah, Cate Blanchett is unstoppable. Ray S says, Cate Blanchett was great as always, but Michelle's role was more demanding and she would absolutely deserve to win the SAG and the Oscar. Agreed, yeah, and it would be nice to see her win, but Cate Blanchett's Cate Blanchett, and she is just an unstoppable object. Danielle is sadly too new, and established black actresses have a hard enough time in leading actress categories anyway. Yeah, true. The Babylon score is so great. Agreed, Ray S. SAG Awards on next week. Very good. If you guys want my SAG predictions, there's a video on the channel. You can go check that out. Hopefully SAG will make it up. yeah, maybe we'll see. Like I said, I'm not predicting all the winners at SAG to match at the BAFTAs, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Randy Vasquez, only one black actress has won Best Actress in almost 100 years. Yeah, that is shocking. I do roll my eyes every time someone says Kate deserves the win, but is she going to get more opportunities if she wins her Oscar? That is an excellent point, Rodney Dollar. Like, yeah, Kate deserves the win, but yeah, it's not like the opportunities are ever going to close for her, is it? Whereas, like, and she's had a moment in the spotlight so many times, but again, when the performance is this good, it makes sense why she's being rewarded, but, you know, it is nice to see other people get their moment in the spotlight as well. The only other person actually snubbed an actress was Dead Viola Davis. Didn't deserve it this year. No, agreed. I like Viola Davis. She was worthy, and she'd have been worthy of the Oscar nom as well. PGA is February 25th. Thank you, Jane Choi. SAG is February 26th, and Writers Guild is March 5th. Thank you, Jane Choi, for all that helpful information. Okay, Ray S says, what do you predict for the Oscars? Leading actor, Austin or Brendan? Yeah, I have to go with the stat of BAFTAs BAFTAs matching up with BAFTAs matching up with Oscars. Like nine times out of 10 is so hard to argue with, and yeah, it ticks a lot of boxes. Austin Butler. Again, the only thing that's stopping Austin Butler from like really triumphing here is, will the Academy want to honor someone more seasoned than him, because he is young. And yeah, I was reading an interesting article the other day about how the Academy doesn't always honor like young pretty boys, you know, right at the start of their career. Like, you know, never gave Tom Cruise his when he was younger, or Brad Pitt, anything like that. So he won much later. So yeah, they have to sometimes earn their dues. They don't often honor a lot of young, handsome, attractive men, you know, at the start of their careers. So yeah, there's still the argument to be made that Brendan Fraser can still win, but Austin Butler's in a Best Picture nominee, and like that stuff matters. Okay, it's substantial. Like the odds are in Austin Butler's favor now. Like it just makes no sense. The only thing I can ascertain is that Colin Farrell is probably out of the race. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can gauge from it. So yeah, I'm leaning towards Austin Butler at the moment, but wait until Brendan Fraser wins the SAG. He could still go the other way. I hate that everyone keeps saying Kate is undeniable. Michelle is also undeniable. Agreed. They're both undeniable. I've been saying like either performance is worthy of the win, but yeah, you know, this is the role of a lifetime for Michelle Yeoh. Okay, sorry, I'm just scrolling back looking for your comments. Austin is the front runner for sure now. Yeah, Kate deserves it though. Kate is pulling up Frances McDormand. Yep. Like, is he gonna sound like Elvis in Dune 2? So true. Well, seeing how Kate has won Golden Globe, Critics' Choice, and BAFTA, it's not the same as McDormand. Yeah, well, Kate Blanchett's in a stronger position than Frances McDormand was. Can't believe she's joined the Free Oscars or More Club. Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna happen. Austin totally deserved the win easily. The best performance of the year. Definitely one of the best. Definitely one of the best, most discussed as well. But yeah, subjective if you think it's the best. Will it be all quiet about cheers? Sorry, just scrolling. Jane Choi, she already got her nomination. Her campaign worked. Wow. Sorry, just scrolling. Any more questions, guys? I'm scrolling down, so if you've got questions, do let me know before I log off. So disappointed at the BAFTAs. Oh my god. Saga is going to repeat Kate, repeat Angela. The only interesting race is lead actor. Yes, it is real race. It's going to be so close to the end. I really hope All Quiet does not overtake Women Talking for screenplay at the Oscars. Yeah, me too. I would rather see Women Talking win. It's one of my favorite screenplays of the year, even though I didn't love the movie. The screenplay is so beautifully written. And I would rather see Women Talking win at the Oscars. And I think it still can win, even though it's had a really bumpy trajectory over the awards season. SAG winners will be Michelle, Brendan, Ki Kwan, and Angela. That is my predictions as well. The Oscars will be better. Butler, no, Fraser deserves it. I know, but Elvis is in a stronger position. And yeah, and Austin Butler absolutely can still win the Oscar. He's the front runner. If Angela takes SAG, it's over. Wouldn't say it's over if Angela Bassett takes SAG. She will take the SAG, I think, but it's not going to be dead set. Condon can still surprise at the Oscars because she is the Best Picture nominee, and Angela Bassett is not. So yeah. Randy Vasquez says Brendan Fraser will win the Oscar, not Austin. We shall see. Like, Austin Butler is in a stronger position now, sadly. And even though I would personally rather see Brendan Fraser win, I think it's going to go to... Well, it could go to either way, but Austin Butler's in a stronger position. I think Angela will still win. She's got SAG. Remember Rachel Weisz as Regina King. Yep. I think Angela will most likely win at Oscars, but it can still be. Sorry, Kerry Condon. Hope Michelle does an Olivia. Oh my god, if Michelle Yeoh does pull off a surprise win at the end, you know, right at the end, that would be, that'd be the cherry on the cake, wouldn't it, this award season? But yeah, and you just know Michelle, Kate Blanchett would be so happy for her if it was Michelle Yeoh. Fraser wins SAG, BAFTAs love Baz, yes they do. Fraser's story is enough to secure him SAG, yeah. Come on, why would actors like Elvis? Austin is so fake. Oh, hey, Austin Butler's done a great performance. It's all good in my area. I'm not trying to be mean, but how did Austin win here? His performance with Fraser. Yeah, I get why Austin won, and he's worthy of the win in my opinion. But yeah, we all have different opinions on different performances. Are the BAFTAs just really into war films? Yes, they are. I'm sad about Colin. Yeah, for a moment I did think Colin was going to win. I really did, especially after Barry Keoghan won. I hated who Butler was making fun of Fraser in the Hollywood Roundtable. He's so fake and phony. Okay. Well, duh, but compare him to the other nominees. He didn't give enough scenes that were memorable. Sad for Brendan. Butler is a fake ham. Okay. It's a better performance than Butler and Fraser. If it's about being showy, Butler wins for trash. Guys are really coming for these leading actors. I'm just happy Gene Lucas got our first Oscar nomination. Me too. Any more questions, guys? I'm just reading comments in. Are there any good British sci-fi films? No. Lukehearfield, I think BAFTAs will be Kerry's only win. Yeah, I can see that. Joe, you're lovely. So I'm just scrolling. Cool. You guys are so passionate. I love reading these comments though. Daniel sadly too new and established. Babylon scores. Great. Sorry. The only person actually... Oh, here we go. Give me 1 second. Come on. Awards HQ. Sorry. Still sad and I love the score of The Batman. Yeah, I know. It was sad. I'm glad it was nominated in a few categories in the BAFTAs though. Just a shame it didn't win. I would have loved it to win cinematography. But Michelle Yeoh doesn't win. Do you think she'll ever get this opportunity to ever get nominated again? Depends on what work she gets after this. She's definitely being offered a lot more work because of Everything Everywhere. Whether it's stuff to win an Oscar, I don't know. And I don't think, there's going to ever be a role as, career defining as this to Michelle Yeoh. This is going to be the role that people associate Michelle Yeoh with forever. And it would be nice to say it's an Oscar winning performance, but we might just have to settle with it being an Oscar-nominated performance. Michelle Yeoh will keep working after Oscar nominations. Don't worry, she's at the peak of her career. Yeah, for sure. But why do I have a feeling this might be Michelle Yeoh's only shot at an Oscar win? Could be. I hope it's not, but it could be. What do you think about Ana de Armas? I love her as a person. I love her in Blonde. I hated the movie Blonde, but I'm happy she's nominated because I think she's fantastic in it. There are lots of upsets in the BAFTAs, but do you think it won't happen to the Oscars? It depends on what you class as an upset, because a lot of people love Elvis, and a lot of people love All Quiet on the Western Front, and a lot of people love Banshees. So yeah, it all depends on your point of view. But yeah, the Oscars. This is why this is one of the most exciting years, guys, because there's so many categories where I literally can't call it. I'm so torn between a few people. In categories I didn't think I'd have to worry about, like adapted screenplay and the makeup and hair and score and production design, and there's so many now where I'm umming and ahhing over what to go. Best actor, even all the acting categories still feel not fully determined yet. Even Kiki Kwan is a little bit of doubt in my mind saying, can he win? And I still think he's gonna win, but it's still making me think, oh yeah. Is it the same? Charlie Marshall asks, is this the same thing as 1917 and Parasite at BAFTAs 2020? It could be. Yeah, I can see the Academy's taste being more in line of Everything Everywhere over All Quiet on the Western Front. I don't think All Quiet on the Western Front will win Best Picture at the Oscars. It's just not in the same league as Parasite to do the double whammy of Best International Film and Best Picture. I don't see it. It's not in the same league. It's again, it's a remake, and the previous movie already won Best Picture at the Oscars, so I don't think it's going to win the Best Picture at the Oscars. But it's definitely climbed the ranks now, and who can win at the Oscars. It's definitely gone up a few spots. I put it above Tar now, and maybe even The Fabelmans, maybe Elvis as well. Who do you think is your lead actress pick? Says Rodney Duller. I want Michelle Yeoh, but it looks like it's going to be Cate Blanchett. Why does no one love the Batman score like me? Everyone loves the Batman score, but it should be winning this year. Well, actually, no, Babylon is my personal favourite, then the Batman. Why don't you think there will be upsets in the Oscars? Is it more predictable? I do think there's going to be upsets in the Oscars. There's going to be loads of upsets. Sorry, my watch is shutting up. I do think there's going to be upsets. I just don't know in which categories yet. We're praying on it. I still hope Michelle Yeoh wins. Will Austin Butler win SAG, says Quarter. It's going to be close to call. I feel like Brendan Fraser does have a better shot at the SAGs because he's had a longer career, and actors knowing what he's been through will probably sympathize with that, and it's a real comeback performance for him. Whereas again, Austin's being welcomed into the club. Brendan Fraser is being welcomed back and is being celebrated for it. So I do think the SAGs will go with Fraser, but I do think basically if Butler wins the SAG, then the Oscar's his. If Fraser wins the SAG, then it's going to be a really close finish, I think. Where can we watch all the short films in the UK? I'm trying to tick them off my list. That's a good question. Sorry, I can't answer it. Do you think the Oscars should go to 6 nominees? Yes, I've asked this question before, Tennis Charles. I think if they had 6 slots in the acting categories, that would make it a little bit more inclusive, and there'd be a little less upset people like myself, like getting frustrated on Twitter. So yeah, I would love to see them go to 6 nominees particularly in the acting categories, but like they do with the BAFTAs. But yeah, will they ever do it? I don't know. Hope so. It's the only time I can say I agree with 6 nominees. How does this impact your thoughts on Director of the Oscars? Like I said before, I'm torn on this one. I'm leaning it towards the Daniels. Could be Steven Spielberg just based on narrative, but I have a feeling it's going to be the Daniels just because of the ambition and the scope, and Everything Everywhere can win Best Picture, I think, and makes more sense to have a director and picture tie-in. Whereas The Fabelmans, I'm losing faith in by the day, winning, even though it won the TIFF, the People's Choice Award. The Fabelmans might actually go away empty-handed. Okay, this year has been the most exciting for awards season. Yeah, agree. Yeah, as she won 20 years ago. I kind of hope a woman of color wins lead actress. Let it be Michelle Yeoh. The fact that it has been 88 years since the last Asian, and more than 20 years since Halle Berry won for Monsters Ball. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, there's so many more great things to occur if Michelle Yeoh wins over Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett wins. She's the youngest person to ever win 3. That's kind of a cool thing. Welcome in a very prestigious club. But yeah, Michelle Yeoh, first Asian woman to ever win in leading actress, and also, yes, only the second woman of color to ever win. And, that's massive. I just opened my YouTube and Instagram, and it's just Austin Butler discussing his Elvis impression techniques. He's still doing his Elvis impression. Yeah, he kind of is, and it seems to be working. She definitely deserve it. Would kind of look ridiculous for Cate to receive her 3rd Oscar while another woman of color deserves it. Michelle has every possibility to win the Oscar. Michelle can win it, but it's depending on the SAG win, and yeah, if there's enough support. It would be amazing if the lead actress would go to Michelle, supporting actor to Key Kwan, and supporting actress to Angela Bassett. That would also stop all the race comments. Let's face. I mean, yeah, it would be a very diverse set of winners. Michelle Yeoh winning would be fantastic. Cool. Rodney says best actor could Austin versus Brendan. I thought it would be Colin, but he didn't get BAFTAs. Yeah. Again, I've kind of ruled Colin Farrell out. It's kind of coming down now to Austin Butler and Brendan Fraser. Any last minute questions, guys, before I go and have my dinner? Woman Club gets. If you could pick a new host for the Oscars, who would you pick? Oh, you said this recently. Who did I want as the host? Jennifer Coolidge. I want Jennifer Coolidge to host the Oscars just because of all her speeches. She's just so daft. Although I feel like if she did host, it would go on forever because she's just like, hi. Ooh. Look at all the pretty people in the crowd. Yeah. Anyway, she just takes half an hour to get a sentence out. They say it would take forever, but part of me would just love to see Jennifer Coolidge host the Oscars. I think she'd be a really fun host. Or at least let her present an award. That'd be fun. But Brendan winning could be a great comeback story for him. Yeah. With Austin Butler, Austin's in a stronger position. He's got the BAFTA win and Golden Globe win and transformational performance. And Elvis is nominated for Best Picture. That's a great winning package. And he can also win makeup and hair now that's won their BAFTA. Whereas Whereas Brendan Fraser has the comeback narrative. He's more the age they go for, but his downsides are he hasn't won the BAFTA, and the Whale is a little controversial. Some people don't like the Whale. I mean, some people don't like Elvis, but yeah. So a lot of people don't like the Whale. Some people say it's fatphobic and could be seen as a controversial pick. But again, he does have that career comeback narrative, and yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I will be doing a full in-depth video, particularly on Best Actor category, coming soon on the channel. But yeah, that's all to look forward to, guys. Thanks so much for tuning into my live stream and hearing me yammering on about the BAFTAs. Yeah, I'm going to be doing lots of upcoming Oscar predictions vids on the channel, so if you haven't done, do click subscribe. Follow us on social media if you want to be aware of when those things are going live. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, SAG Awards next week. I'll be doing a reactions vid after the ceremony because I'll be asleep when it's on, so I'll do a reactions vid that day, a live stream as well. So yeah, click subscribe if you want to see that, and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when it's gone live. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. You're wonderful, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Have a lovely night, guys. And yeah, BAFTAs, let me know what you think of all the chaos and upsets in the comment section below. You've been the best. Love you lots. All right, take care, guys.